Alright, ladies and gents, as ever, my name is Shane, that's Shane's Games, and tonight we are going to be playing Koudelka for the PS1. This won't be our first time playing it, so if you want to see how we got to where we are tonight, or check out some games I've played in the past, be them obscure, unusual, or nostalgic, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. But for tonight, let's get into the game. So, quick recap of where we're at in the game. We are following three characters: Koudelka, the medium, Edward, the adventurer, and James, the bishop, who are trapped in a haunted mansion for reasons of their own. What we finally found out last week in the big twist of the game is what happened is the owner of the mansion, who happens to be a old friend of James's, attempted to resurrect his dead wife. And he brought something to life, but it wasn't exactly his wife. So what we have to do is we have to find her body and find some way to destroy it before its evil corrupts the world. So we are attempting to do that right now. Our current objective is the gate to where she is locked, so we have to build a bomb to see if we can blow open the door. So that's what we're doing right there. Alright. See if I can remember how to play this game now. Chose wisely for my VIP. I try. I've only got a few of them right now. Alright. Not exactly his wife. I mean, he brought his wife's body back to life, but he didn't put her soul back into it. And it turns out there's something in there in place of her soul, and whatever it is, it's horrible and doesn't belong in this world. So, bad times. May I ask why one character is 2 levels higher than the others? Most definitely, and it's the reason, you'd probably recognize the reason if you played a JRPG before, and that's that we had a section of the game where Koudelka was stuck by herself. And so while that was happening, she kept gaining levels while the other characters weren't around. And so now there's basically no way for the rest of the characters to catch up. So it is what it is, but that's mostly okay because Koudelka is our heavy hitter. She's our mage, our damage mage, so she's doing all the work right here. Alright. Let's see. Do you find you get better viewership when streaming in retro category? That is actually a complicated question, Sulfur. DM me on Discord. Because, I'd love to give you a yes or no, but that would be very disingenuous. There's a lot going on to it. No, no need to apologize. Just, there's a lot to explain to the question is all. And I want to make sure to give you an accurate answer, which is harder than you might think. But yeah, if you DM me, I can definitely give you an answer, most definitely. Drav, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you are doing good. Hope all is good with you. Yeah, so this was originally planned to be kind of a Resident Evil clone until the staff rebelled and said they wanted to make a JRPG. So it still has the aesthetic of like a Resident Evil game with the pre-rendered backgrounds, which is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. Ready for the final stages of the game? Gosh, I hope so. I don't know for certain that I'm prepared, but we're gonna see. We will find out whether I am ready for this. Alright, so like I said, our current objective is we need to find some way to make a bomb. To blow open the door that is preventing us from getting what we're doing. Yeah, absolutely, Sulfur. I will be DMing you right after the stream. No problem. I am always happy to answer questions like that, because that is A, a good question, and B, there's not a lot of good places to find the answer for that. So if I can help with that, absolutely. I don't remember what happened in Cult 136, but that's good. Shino, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. That's true, Drav. Somebody is definitely going to get take a beating here. The question is just who. Ow. Alright, so Koudelka is going to throw, what are we working on? Tornado, I think. I gotta remember what we're working on leveling up too, that's important. I'm gonna have him stand here. He doesn't actually need to grind anything, so he's just gonna wait. And you are going to attempt... Let's see, he was working on Fortified Intelligence. Let's see if we can have him cast that. Did you know recursion masters? I need the training. See, after you mention the word master, this is going to sound like a terrible thing to say, but if you want, if it's just a general principle, yeah, go ahead and DM me. I don't know much about Python, but, you know, if you're trying to nail the principles of recursion, I might be able to help you out. Yeah, feel free to DM me and maybe I can see if I can help, because that's what I was thinking when we were talking in Discord the other day. I'm like, and if it's the specifics of code, there's probably nothing I can do, but yeah, I can take a look. I can take a look, definitely. You got me curious about that problem you're having. Well, let's see. Ooh, nice, Shino. Congratulations. Alright, so Koudelka, her HP is super low right now compared to the rest of the party, so I'm going to put all of her points into HP. Make sure she isn't getting one-shotted by anything. Let's see. Where are we heading to next? Over this way, probably? Oh, hey! There's a tinderbox right here. I'm like, is there anything I'm missing? There apparently was. You can't carry any more items. Dang it. I'm right at the end of the game and I'm still getting screwed by having too many items. What are we gonna get rid of? Let's get rid of some dried food, because there's no way I'm gonna use any of that. And then I'll pick up the tinderbox. I understood the principle of the thing, but my implementation of the Python program is not working as intended. I can take a look either way if you want. Like, I can't promise anything, but if you want another set of eyes on it, I can definitely take a look at it for you. Might need that for the boss after the final boss of Red. Don't do this to me. Oh, God. You're on Tinder now? It's a portable Tinder device. Basically, before they invented the cell phone, all they had was Tinder boxes, which would be a convenient place to have Tinder on the go. Very nice, I think. Very nice. Welcome in, Pat. How are you doing today? Alright, so let's see. What is that exactly? Metal box with a latchable lid used to carry matches. Contains several matches. Alright, I've never seen a metal tinderbox before. That's pretty nice. That makes sense. The final boss after the boss after the final boss. Oh, God. There's layers, and there's layers. Alright. We're trying to find... Let's see, James has decided to remain in the laboratory in order to mix nitroglycerin. Alright, looks like you found a place to do it. See what we got going on.
I'm going to begin my work. Can you two wait for me here?
And then, what happened to the girl Melanie?
She was gone the next morning. She left with practically everything in the room.
You don't have much luck with women, do you?
Well, you know what they say. The cleanest breakup is when a woman runs out on you.
What else is her statement? Oh, but you're lucky. I mean, to have so many people to kid around with. For me, I'm all alone. I've been all alone all my life.
What about your childhood?
Yes, I did have a childhood. I was born in a small town in Wales, right off the banks of the Taliesin River. It was a small gypsy town.
Gypsy?
That's right, gypsy. And we didn't call ourselves gypsy. We called ourselves Rom. See, a true gypsy is born under the blue sky and is destined to die under the same blue sky. It's gypsy law.
So then I guess you plan on dying underneath the blue skies.
Every gypsy is given a name at birth. My given name was Slato.
Slato? Mm-hmm. It's got a strange resonance to that name. What does it mean?
I can't tell you.
That too must be part of the law?
The law it is.
You know, ever since I met you, enigmatic, mysterious glint in your eyes. Man, it must be the gypsy in you. A glance from thy soul-searching eye can raise with hope, depress with fear.
Byron again?
Yeah.
You must really like him, don't you?
Yes. Somehow I feel as though we're birds of a feather.
Then he must be self-obsessed as well.
I'd rather be classified as a romantic. My father was a strict man and couldn't forgive his son for failing academically. He blamed my failure on the time I wasted inventing adventures, dreaming of a utopian landscape. I was brought up to believe that dreams, the power of the imagination, as well as all the things I loved as a child, were useless, a complete waste of time. It was as if he was telling me I was useless. And then again, maybe just that. I think I was probably born too late. By the time I was 15, everything there was to be done had already been done. The Western territories were colonized. The jungles had been explored. There was no wilderness for me to wander into. No jungles for me to cut my way through. I guess that's how I ended up roaming the country. Well, granted, I picked a few fights along the way, played with fire, gambled on my life a few times. But none of that comes close to the truth I'm searching for. I yearn for something far greater. I can't quite explain myself, but it's as though I'm on a quest for some intangible treasure of sorts. Koudelka, I envy you. You have psychic powers that few are blessed with. Being born a gypsy, you can choose to live how you wish.
And who gave you the right to act as if you figured me out? Do you have any idea how I was raised? You make me laugh. Adventures. Please, you haven't the slightest clue. Do you have any idea how much pain my psychic powers have brought me? My father died when I was only a child. I predicted the exact time, place, and ending of my father's life. Imagine that, predicting your own father's death. You know, I was cursed as a child, being given powers not meant for a child. And my mother, oh, she was so frightened and so full of hatred for me. She tried to kill me with her very hands. The gypsy elders got together and decided to excommunicate me. I was only 9 then. Do you have any idea how a 9-year-old child survives without the help of a living soul? Treasures, you must be joking. Have you ever cried and begged for your next meal? Did you ever sell your body, seeking shelter from the frigid night air? I used to be just like Charlotte. When she cried and said, "No one has ever loved me." Oh, her words cut straight through me. It was me she was talking about. Just like her, I wish that everybody would die and harbored a hatred for all mankind. But you see, Charlotte has made her peace. And gone to heaven. Me, I'm still alive and still all alone. No one has ever lent a helping hand. No one.
Koudelka, you?
I'm not as free as you make me out to be. I am a poor, dirty, ignorant woman who threw her gypsy pride to the dogs in order to live. But you see, even someone like me can do good. Because with my powers, I can help ease the pain of others. That's when I feel good about living. I don't need to be loved. I just want my life to have some meaning. And just want someone to tell me they need me. You. No way will you ever understand.
It's done. It's completed.
James has finished his work. You got nitroglycerin. Wow. So I'll say this. I don't know how much it cost them to put motion capture in the game, but I'd say that one scene right there justifies whatever the cost was. Because there was so much nuance that was added by not just the vocal performance, but the physical performance from the motion capture as well. For a PS1 game, those animations were out of this world. Absolutely fantastic scene right there. Oh, this game's good. This game is very good. James Moore, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you are doing well. Alright, so... items, oops. Nitroglycerin. Explosive compound mixed by James. Once lit, it can destroy even the sturdiest gate or wall. Alright, so that's how we're going to get through that door then. Good deal. Yeah, the writing, too. The writing is very good, but honestly, I feel like it's the voice actors that are carrying a lot of these scenes. Yeah, we're going to talk about that once we get to the end of the game. Because the creator of this game had actually planned out several sequels to this. But we'll talk more about that once we get there. Alright. Let's head through here. I think I know where we can use that tinderbox too, so we're going to use that on the way there. And I'm trying to decide if we want to pick up a few levels before we go too much farther. Oh, we got another upside down guy. With a gun. He's probably going to open fire on my spellcasters, which is super rude. Yep. Shooting directly at poor Koudelka back there. So let's see. Let's have her use... Oh, I forgot to check. Oh, she got tornado up to 3. Hell yeah. Alright, so that's awesome. Let's see. I don't know what to go for next, so let's have... let's use Megalith right there. So you... Let's move up and hold position. Go ahead and cast Heal on Koudelka. Didn't you just hear a sad story? Get some revenge of that. He wasn't listening. This guy's clearly a jerk that wasn't paying attention. How dare he? How How dare he? Alright. Did we get any levels? Can you recreate it for me? I don't even know how I'd start with that. Nice try, though. Alright, let's do 1 point in strength, 1 in vitality, 1 in dexterity. Actually, dexterity fell pretty far behind here. I'm gonna pump up dexterity to make sure that I don't just start whiffing my attacks. I think that's probably important. There we go. Right, I want to check where everybody's at stat-wise, as far as getting stuff leveled. Alright, so Koudelka, can you go ahead and work on Megalith? That's about the closest to hitting 3, although it's still got a ways to go. Let's see. Edward. We don't have any more clubs for him to train with, unfortunately. So, yeah, I think he's basically just going to stick with where he is right now. Yeah, cool, the battle music is super chill, which doesn't fit, but it's still nice music, so I can't complain too hard. And let's see, James isn't super close to ranking up Fortify Intelligence, but he's getting there. He is getting there. Alright. Let's continue on then. Oh, we need to do a quick heal as well. Let's do heal Koudelka. Cool, cool. She healed herself. That'll work. Like, I think the Shadow Hearts battle music is a better fit for the game, but just... it's just such good music in here. Oddly enough, one of the, contemporary reviews I read of the game, that was their biggest complaint, is they hated the music. And I'm just like, alright, so it's not a good fit for the game, but like, at least it's nice to listen to, right? You gotta give it that, at least. Surely. I did think that was weird. Like, especially for the time, you'd think people would be like, alright, yeah, this is pretty cool music. Color me surprised. Alright, so we weren't here before and they were saying it was too dark. Let's see what we can see now. Looks like there's something in the shadows, but you can't see well. Maybe if you lit a candle. Do you want to light the candles? Yes. The room brightens as you light the candle. Lighting the candle used up your last match in the box that said it had several. You throw away the now empty tinderbox. That didn't last long. You want to pick up the item? I don't know what that is, but sure, let's take it. You got the life drinker. What the hell? The what? I'm sorry, the what? Life drinker. A necromantic blade that gives its user great power in battle at the cost of his or her life energy. Wow, how strong is it? How strong are we talking here? Find out. If we were to put that on our boy right here, 110! Jeez, that is really strong. That is absurd. Alright, maybe we should have him level up broadswords then. Yeah, let's have him do some training on broadswords. That might be a thing. Spicy nudes on oldie shins. Oh my goodness. Parks lady, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. From Bloodborne. I mean, Bloodborne does take some inspirations from some other games. It's not impossible. How are you doing today, Parks lady? Hope you've been having a fantastic week. Alright. Let's go ahead and save in the next room. Eric Director, welcome in. How's everything going with you? Hope all is well. So we'll go ahead and get a full save right here. find the magic pixel to get on there. Doing good, just some vibing. Lovely. Wonderful way to start a weekend, I'd say. Alright. And we can go over and save over this. Save complete. Alright. So, I know we're getting pretty close to the end of the game, so I feel like before we get there, we should probably head back and make at least one more attempt at that optional boss. Because we have gotten a whole bunch of levels since the last time we took him on. He was unreasonably difficult, but still, I feel like I wouldn't want to end the game without at least taking one more crack at the guy. Let's head back, see if we're any better. Plus, heading there and back will probably get us some levels, so that'll be nice. Just some general leveling on the way to the end game. I'm doing good, Eric. Thanks for asking. Alright. I'll see if I can remember the way, because it has been a week since we played this. But I think... yeah, actually, I don't think we're super far from where I need to be. Matter of fact, at this rate, we might not get any leveling done whatsoever. Because now we're in the courtyard, so now we're right where we need to be. Hey, Will, welcome in. How's everything going with you, Will? Alright, so yeah, we can go ahead and save here real quick. Always happy when burgers are involved. Burgers can save a bad day. I have seen this happen. It's a beautiful thing. Alright, so make a save right here. There we go. And then through this door, we will find the big boss. Oh, Super Size Me? Is that the one you're thinking of? It's a spooky movie, but also a very misleading one. Very misleading movie. Ow. 0 damage, though. That's pretty nice. Fighter's History? How are you enjoying that one, Will? I don't think I've actually played that one. Action, magic, megalith to this guy. Action, magic, fortified int. So you move, doesn't need to. And attack, bird. Didn't actually kill the bird. That's kind of wild. Also, I forgot it's a vital sword, so it actually heals him every time you hit somebody with it. It's kind of nice. You're telling me that an N equals 1 study that hasn't been peer-reviewed isn't solid? That's not the only thing that's misleading in that movie. Like, the main thing that's misleading is just his premise doesn't make a ton of sense. Which is, he says, McDonald's is bad because I ate nothing but McDonald's and then didn't feel well. I don't think there's many foods out there that you could eat exclusively just that and then still feel good after a month, number one. And number two, there's absolutely nobody at McDonald's saying you should be eating this 3 meals a day for the rest of your life. So his premise does not make a ton of sense if you really just think about it for even a minute. It's kind of meh, Will. It's unfortunate. Alright, get a couple of spell casts off here. This is nice. Alright, action, attack this dude. 0 damage? Why did that do 0 damage? That's weird. Alright, well, give me a chance to do another cast. Emperor! Wildly Shocked Prime. Emperor, thank you for 56 months at tier 3. Emperor, that is a truly monumental amount of support. It means a ton. It does a ton for the stream. Thank you so much for all that, Emperor. I really appreciate that. And it's a pleasure having you here, as always. Yeah, no, I don't think anybody wants to eat McDonald's all day, every day. And he, like, here's the other thing, too, is he mentioned that he was, like, a vegan beforehand. So, like, number one, his diet was super healthy before then. So naturally, there'd be changes. Also, I think this is super important, is he had a big exercise regime that he did before this, and he basically stopped the exercise when he was on McDonald's. So it wasn't exactly like the only life change he did was he started eating McDonald's. He also got super lazy, but then he didn't mention that. He's like, oh, I'm putting on a bunch of weight, and surely that's only due to McDonald's and nothing else. So yeah, there's so much misleading about that, Jesus Christ. John, thank you for the 54-month resub. Woohoo, indeed. Thank you so much for that, John. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Excuse me. Let's see. Jedi Master Grogu, welcome in. Hope you are doing good. Glad to have you with us. Alright, you. Mortify int to her. Who needs control variables? I mean, people who are trying to do legitimate scientific research do. That's about it. Mostly just them. Alright. Larry B, hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Yeah, absolutely. He was either vegetarian or vegan. I don't remember exactly, but either way, he was on a big health food diet. And then, like, any shift like that would make a big difference. And here's the other thing, is, like, his doctors told him not to do that. That's in the movie. The movie shows his doctor saying, don't do this, this isn't healthy. And then he doesn't bring that up in the conclusion. Like, he's like, wow, this is so shocking that eating McDonald's 3 meals a day made me sick. Your doctors told you not to do that. Like, they didn't ever tell you, don't ever eat McDonald's or you get sick. They're like, the thing you're doing is going to kill you. The specific thing you're doing is going to kill you. No worries, Eric Director. I am always down to shit on Super Size Me. Because that is a terrible movie. Yes, we're talking about Super Size Me, which is just a bad movie. Bad and terribly misleading. Which, I think that's about the meanest thing you can say about a documentary. Is that it is misleading. Because that's like the one thing you're not supposed to do. Is completely mislead about the thing you're trying to talk about. As you try to proceed, a gargoyle suddenly attacks you. Every once in a while, I would give myself a little rant as a treat. This is one of those times. Yeah, don't do this because no one on the planet should be eating McDonald's 3 meals a day, for crying out loud. Oh, gee, 34! Alright, so we're still not quite strong enough to fight this guy, I don't think. Alright, action, magic. Let's try hitting him with Megalith. See if that's what he's weak against. And you are going to be doing a lot of healing, I suspect. And you go ahead and attack him. Wow, 73 damage is not good. And then he gets another turn? Rude! And then he, oh god. I'm like, he doesn't get another turn, does he? $1,100, it's better than 73 at least. Wait, bump yourself up in turn order. Now he's gotta wait because he whiffed on the healing. Now he's going for a cast. That's actually probably a good thing because we'll hopefully be able to resist some of it. Some of it, not a lot of it. We didn't die though, that's a good thing. Alright, wow. Poison, silence, paralysis. He actually hit me with, I think, every negative condition? Jesus. Alright, so you are going to revive. Revive. Why is that not working? Why can I not cast revive? That's so weird. Alright, items. Let's use one of those Roman nuts. Why can I not revive Edward? What the hell is going on? They're not letting me revive him. I honestly don't know why that is. Just won't let me cast it. Alright. Can I heal Koudelka? Is that a thing it'll let me do? Yeah, let me heal her at least. See if she can use a restorative item. Wow, alright. One-shot melee. And then he gets another turn. So, no, we're not going to win this one. We're not winning this one. The Founder, that one I have not seen. Yeah, wow, alright, so we are not remotely ready for that guy. Holy crap, he is terrifying. Terrifying. Play Shane Rant Bingo and try to get him started about every topic. Like, even knowing that, even if I know that is the plan going forward, there's still some things that will be hard to resist. Like, there's some things that are very easy to get me ranting about. Some things you have to encourage me to stop ranting about, so. I try to keep this as rant-free as possible, but sometimes I just gotta do what I gotta do. Yeah, Jamie Oliver. Yeah, he did that thing where he's like, here's how nuggets are made. He did that in the UK, and they're like, no, we'll ever eat nuggets again. He did that in the US. He's like, no, do you still want to eat nuggets? And they're like, yeah, sure. They're good. That's fine. Whatever. And he was so appalled. He was so profoundly upset. Also, I'm not going to go to full-on rant, but also fuck Jamie Oliver. While we're on the subject. Hey, Shane, could we copyright Shane Rant Bingo? See, it's ironic you say that as well, because that's one of the things I will definitely rant about is copyright. Interesting choice of words. All right. So yeah, let's not fight that guy. Let's not fight that guy because he's this goddamn beast. And Jamie Oliver, it's like he does have a couple good recipes, sure, but as we all know, even a stopped clock is right twice a day. So, you know, that makes sense. Shane Rant's board game Kickstarter? Oh god. You won't fight that guy, but would you fight Jamie Oliver? I try not to fight anybody as a matter of principle and as a matter of personal and legal safety. Is the short version of that. The turkey, what the hell is a turkey Twizzler? That I have not heard of. Splendor, I have not played Splendor, but I've had several friends that say it is an absolute thing of wonder, and they love it. I think it's one of the highest rated games on Board Game Geek too, last time I heard about it. Have you played that one, Hisanka? Tried it out? Would you also recommend it? I'm curious. Shane Rant's a VCR? Oh god. Can we bring VCR-based board games back? That'd be amazing. Sign me the hell up. 1 Jamie Oliver-sized duck or 10 duck-sized Jamie Olivers? Alright, I'd take on 10 duck-sized Jamie Olivers. Put me down for that. I'd do that one. That seems reasonable. Alchemist Merlin, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you are doing well. That'd be hilarious to punt. I would get so much internet clout from selling my video of just punting duck-sized Jamie Olivers. Just, you know, full-on field goal punting into the sunset. Yeah, Larry B. Like, that's something that I don't think enough people appreciate, is it's so cool to have games that really just have game pieces that feel nice. Like, if you've got game pieces with nice weight, it just kind of makes the whole game feel cooler. Sonka, I really loved it when I played with my girlfriend and her friend's boyfriend. I bought it because of it, and my friends really love it now too. Awesome, awesome. That is always a good thing where you play a game with one game group and you're like, I need to play this, so you get it, and then you introduce it to another game group. And they're all like, oh, we love this too. It's the best feeling. I love it. Let's go ahead and save here again. Save. There we go. And I think we're gonna see if we can get into a couple fights here. See if we can get another level or two before we head any further. Because like I said, we are definitely beating the game tonight. If anything, we might need a little extra time. Might not do us bad. So let's see if we can hit a couple random encounters on the way. One Jamie Oliver-sized chicken and then have him watch me turn into chicken nuggets. Brutal. Brutal. Oh, Journeys into Middle-earth. Nice. Larry, if any of those come out well, I would love to see your painted pieces. I'm always a big fan of seeing those. Yeah, Will, the actual game didn't look too interesting, but the game pieces look beautiful. Truly, truly. A corkscrew-shaped turkey meat that's fried in pork fat. That sounds delicious. Holy shit. Larry, I don't want to play it until it's painted. If that was my rule, I would never play about half of my board games. Because I don't know how to paint anything. I don't even bother painting things. They look better painted. Granted, they look so much better painted, but it's just like... I don't want to. And I've got a couple Kickstarter games coming too that have unpainted. Yeah, definitely, Larry. I'd love to see it. Rin, thank you for the link. BlackRock, welcome in. How are you doing today, BlackRock? Hope all is going well with you. A variety of different flavors. Awesome, awesome. Let's see, are we doing board game recommendations? Monarch is a decent favorite. I don't think I've played Monarch before. So yeah, I'd love to hear about that one. Really enjoy the hobby of miniature painting? Nice, it's a good thing to have. Emperor, enjoy your work, Lurk. Yeah, right now, I still haven't gotten my board game group together in a very long time due to COVID. So I've been playing a couple of two-player games recently. And I started playing one that just came out recently called Vengeance Roll and Fight, which is kind of a light, very straightforward kind of take on Hotline Miami. And I'm having a very good time with that one. Like, it's very easy to knock out a couple of games in one sitting. And it's not terribly competitive. You actually don't really interact with the other players too much, which I think some people are going to find weird, which is fair. But yeah, it's kind of a chill tactical little game. Let's see, Doc Belvin, you know, I have a lot of miniatures to put together and paint, but I never painted really anything before. It's definitely got a bit of a learning curve. If anybody's curious, pop a message in the board game, or the tabletop channel in Discord. I found a video posted by one of the board gaming sites I follow the other day that had basically an hour-and-a-half long video about how to get started on miniature painting. Basically, like, if you don't know anything about miniature painting, then here's all the things that are going to get you a foothold into the hobby, which I think is really cool. Rin, thank you so much for that link right there. I appreciate that. Yeah, I have episode 1 and 2, which are basically just separate base games with new components, and you can mix and match the stuff you like between boxes, which is pretty cool. I think that's really neat. Alright, Megalith. satisfy intelligence. Unfortunately, he's not getting a lot of grinding done just because he doesn't get to cast very often. Because he's too slow. Even Edward here is getting a little bit of broadsword XP from getting to slash these dudes, which is nice. Yes, Everdell getting a digital adaptation. I've heard so much good stuff about that one, so it's really exciting. Hopefully the digital adaptation will do good by it. Fingers crossed. And don't forget, when you're painting miniatures, thin your paints and thin your mold lines as well. Those two are like the basis that I always hear. The first thing is to start with anyway. Alright, so this guy's our healer. Let's see if we can buff up his HP a little bit too. I'm a little worried about the boss hitting like a truck. Let's give him a little bit extra. Couple more levels and I think we can move on here. How's my day been? Good, good. I have mostly just been playing a lot of Destiny. They've got the Solstice event going on in there. So I'm trying to grind out the absurd and overcomplicated rewards from that. Because the armor is looking pretty cool. And also just, I like it when the numbers get bigger. So I'm trying to make my numbers get bigger. Unmatches. I haven't heard of that one either. Oh shoot, Alchemist Berlin. That's always frustrating. Yeah, I've got a bunch of board games that I got either at the start of pandemic or during pandemic that I haven't had a chance to really test out yet. And I'm dying to do that because I've got some really good stuff. Modding X-Wing. X-Wing miniatures have a good look. I really like those things, but I'm predisposed just because I think X-Wing is the coolest thing ever. But they do have some decent quality minis, absolutely. He's running off in the corner. I'll see if I can take him out first. Let's hit him with a Megalith. You might actually get to cast this this turn. Go ahead and cast him there. Is the X-Wing game still going? Are they still making that? I know pre-pandemic I had some friends that were starting to get into it, and I'm like, I was tempted. I was tempted because it does look like a neat game. That's the only thing I could recall when I started was to look up. Primer. Yeah, primer and washes. Definitely, if you don't get into those, you're going to make things harder for yourself. Absolutely. Good call. Yeah, just as display pieces, those are nice to have around. Absolutely. Excuse me. Wait. I just keep buying mini games and then trading them to handing them to Augs to paint. He's gotten very good. Awesome. You should definitely post some of his work if he doesn't mind showing it. I'd love to see. I think X-Wing is slowly returning. I know a lot of games kind of like that one kind of went on hiatus during a pandemic just because they rely so much on community play, which was difficult. But yeah, that'd be cool if it came back. I know it was a game that a lot of people really enjoyed. So I'd definitely like to see some more of that come back. I don't know if we have any Keyforge players or people who are interested in Keyforge, but Keyforge has been going through some interesting developments recently as well that I've been following there. X-Men, also a cool franchise. Most definitely. I was just talking about Marvel Champions the other day, which is a game I also enjoy playing, but I very highly recommend. Why does this sword only seem to do damage once? It's super weird. I don't know, but as long as it's hitting, he should be getting experience with it, I think. But yeah, Marvel Champions recently started adding mutants to the game, so that's opened up a lot there, which is very cool. I think Phoenix is the next character they're adding, and she has some interesting gimmicks, which should make her make for a cool deck for her. Alright, Koudelka. Get you over 3,000 HP, that'll be a good thing. Alright, Edward. Let's see, let's do 1 strength, 1 vitality, 1 dexterity, and go ahead and buff up your agility a little bit. That'll be fine. And we got a new sword. Choose 1 item to throw away. I don't know. Do we even have anything I want to throw away right now? I don't know for certain that I do. Yeah, a lot of this stuff I don't know if I want to keep around right now. Honestly, have no idea. I'm just gonna ditch it. Wait, can I not? Is there no way to get rid of it? Oh, this thing, I'm never gonna use it. That's fine. Yeah, the Keyforge website hasn't been touched in a while. It probably won't be touched in a while, because what happened is they changed ownership. They were published by Fantasy Flight. And now it's been sold to a new company. I don't remember what they're called, because they're literally brand new and they haven't made anything yet. But it's a brand new company that was put together by the creator of the Keyforge in the first place. So he made Keyforge, he eventually left the company, and now he's trying to buy the rights to the game back. Because Fantasy Flight was looking to shut it down. For very weird and interesting reasons, but now he's trying to get started again, which I respect. Nightcrawler would be interesting. Nightcrawler I think would be kind of difficult, because they don't really use physical space within the game. But he is a very cool mutant, so I like that too. Alright. Getting a little bit of XP here, getting a little bit of stat ups, which I think is good. Still have no idea why it seems like James can only hit once with this sword. Might be a special property of the sword itself, I have no idea. It's just weird, whatever it is. But yeah, I imagine Keyforge's website probably isn't going to be updated during the period that they're transferring ownership of the company over. I know they mentioned that they're going to be taking ownership of the Keyforge app eventually, but for right now it's just kind of staying the way it is until they can get the back end all settled. No, it's for a random encounter. It's for a random encounter. We're doing a little bit of grinding here. Just because we're pretty near the end of the game, so number 1, I need to stall a little bit. Number 2, we do kind of need a bit more stats here. So we'll see if we can get a little bit more stats before we go forward. I think we're almost in where we need to be. I think maybe 1 or 2 more levels, and we'll be where I want to be. We're going into the end game. I'll take a quick look how everybody's doing on their grinding progress. Slowly getting there on Megalith. I don't know if we're going to get there before the end of the game. Let's see. Edward is almost at level 2 for broadswords. That's good. And James has accomplished basically nothing with Fortify Intelligence because we never let him cast it. Let's see. Larry B, I bought a couple of Keyforge decks. Didn't grab me. I barely play. That's fair. That's fair. I really enjoyed the gameplay. Like, I was a little worried it was just going to be the gimmick of the random decks, but no, I actually really have fun playing it. I do. I was hoping I'd get to play some in some local tournaments, of course, but then you know, COVID happened and that never really materialized, unfortunately. Yeah, BlackRock, I've done that before too. I have. I know there's definitely been a few times in Destiny where I'm in an open world segment and like my phone pings and I'm like, oh, did I get email or something? And I'm checking my phone when I think I'm somewhere safe. And then I got my headphones off and I'm just getting murdered in the game and I don't even notice till it's too late. I'm sure everybody's done that at one time or another with some game. Or they just think they're hiding out somewhere and they're like, oh, I've been killed. Yeah, that's true, Larry. You really need somebody else to really interested in it before you can really get that vibe down. Let's see. Alchemist Merlin Keyforge every clicked through. I kept being like, man, this faction is really cool. Shame I can't make a deck of them. Yeah, if deck building is your main thing, then yeah, Keyforge is definitely not for you, since there's literally zero deck building whatsoever, which is, you know, unfortunate. But luckily, there's plenty other deck builders out there, most definitely. I will, of course, bring up my favorite dark horse, which is Deadlands Doomtown. Very interesting game, very cool thematic game, interesting rules. Also, the most challenging deck building I have ever seen. Deck building for this game is very satisfying, but also incredibly difficult. Jesus, it is a whole thing, let me tell you. Ooh, Turatark, very cool. Welcome in, Turatark, how are you doing today? Now, I should specify, Doc Melvin, the game isn't forcing me to grind. I just feel like I probably should, and I've got a little time just to kill. That's the main thing, is I'm a little worried about beating the game too quickly tonight. Rin, thank you so much for the link right there. I appreciate that. I think technically Doomtown Reloaded is what the current version of the game is called. They've gone through a couple revisions, because they were originally made by Alderac, I think. And then it went under for a while, and then it got re-released as Doomtown Reloaded. And then that went under again, and then a third company bought it, and they made some of the old cards canon, and then also started putting out some new cards, and they rewrote the rulebook a little bit. It's kind of wild. Rin, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Oh, geez. Alchemist Merlin, how did you like Fantasy Flight L5R? Because I actually was kind of curious if I might be able to pick up some of the Fantasy Flight cards on sale now that it's not in print. Because it seemed like a really cool game. I know it's not in production anymore, but I was curious about that, definitely. Action, magic, megalith, what's up this guy? Yeah, BlackRock, that's always frustrating. It's one of the reasons I always try and make a ton of saves in games like this. Because I'm like, sometimes you just want to run back and do some grinding. Gameplay felt snappy and thematic once you get the hang of it. I might have to see if I can get some cards cheap. Because that's what I did with Fantasy Flight Star Wars. Their Star Wars card game is after it went out of print, I managed to get just a mountain of their old cards for like half MSRP, which was fantastic, let me tell you. And that's a pretty decent game. That's on the other side of the spectrum, because Fantasy Flight Star Wars card game has the easiest deck building I've ever seen. Because the way it works is with pods. Like, your deck is 60 cards, just 60. And the way it works is every card belongs to a 6-card pod. Like, you see the numbering at the bottom of the card. And so instead of building a 60-card deck, you build a 10-pod deck. So you get less choices than you might in like a game where you can pick all 60 cards. But it still has a lot of challenge trying to find pods that kind of synergize with each other without too much overlap. It's cool, it's interesting. A lot of people got turned off just by the thought of it, but it's pretty interesting. Let's see, Friendly Tonberry, welcome in. What's the difference between a monster and say like a bear or a wolf? Like if we held monsters in our world, we would just classify them as different wildlife? Probably. I think the way they make the delineation in like fantasy settings is animals are clearly part of the natural world, whereas monsters are either semi-magical or completely magical. So like a bear is a creature that like evolved as part of the world, whereas an owl bear is some weird shit that some random wizard made. You know? So I think that's where the line lies in most cases. Let's see. Can I tell you about a feature of the game from Xenosaga, or do you not want any spoilers for it? I'll hold back just to be safe. Just to be safe. Let's see. Alright, go ahead and cast this. But yeah, as you can tell, I play a lot of card games. I love card games. Particularly the genre called LCGs, which are the card games that don't have random packs. Like Magic's a CCG. You buy a pack, you have no idea what's in it. And if you want to get the good cards, sometimes you need to buy a lot of packs. But things like Doomtown or the Star Wars game, you know exactly what's in every box you get. So there's no guessing, no collectability, no rares, which I really like. It's a lot easier to deal with. Yeah, there's another thing you could factor in there too, is like animals, like generally just kind of want to do their thing. They want to have their little habitat, they want to eat, they want to mate, and just do their thing. Whereas monsters sometimes have active malice. Monsters will sometimes hunt down humans, which makes them a lot more dangerous. Let's see. Oh yeah, right, Doc Belvin, you got your Deadlands game coming up, which I hope you enjoy. I played a little bit of the digital Star Realms at one point. Definitely seemed like it would be cooler on the tabletop, but it was pretty neat. I enjoyed what I saw of it. Let's see if we can get another cast off here. It's fine. You go ahead and stab a dude. A little bit more damage, I'll take that. Oh, there's digital hero realms as well. That I hadn't heard about. So that I'll have to look into. Alright, good deal. There is a lot that I like about this game, but one of the things I like about this game is you level up very quickly in this game. As you've seen, we've gotten several levels in just the short amount of time we've been playing tonight, which is nice. Hey, LTG, ahoy to you as well. How are you doing today? Got some whiskey, I'll take that. Alright. Like I said, we're getting about where I want to be in the game, so we'll just see if we can get another level or two. I know, Rook's Honor, I like it when the numbers get bigger. How are you doing today, Rooks? Hope everything is going good with you. Good to see you. Oh, how do you like Thor and Love and Thunder? From what I've been hearing, it sounds like that is going to be a movie I enjoy. Because I've been hearing people say it's goofy. I like goofy. I heard people say there's some good action. I like good action. And it's got one of my favorite villains of all time, so I'm excited about that as well. I hope you enjoyed it, LTG. I probably won't see it till it hits Disney Plus, which it'll be in, what, a month or two? Or 3? It'll be a little while, but I will see it once it gets hit Disney Plus. Just as I did with Doctor Strange. Takes a little bit extra time, but the pandemic is still pretty high over here. So I'm not willing to hit the theaters just yet. Kite Man! Oh god! One of these days, they're going to put him in a movie. You just watch. Just because it's hilarious. They will do it. Alright, you go ahead and run up here. Good hit. Christian Bale's acting for Gore was the highlighted movie? Interesting. Alright, alright. Gotcha, LTG, gotcha. That's fair, Alchemist Merlin, that's fair. Yeah, they put Deadpool and Logan on US Disney Plus. That is surprising as well, but I'm pleased that they did. I am happy about that. Alright, so have him wait. He's gonna cast something. Who's he gonna cast it on? Slapstick? Slapstick would be really hard to bring into the universe, since his powers are basically whatever he wants to do, he can do. It'd be kind of tough to make work in the movies, I think. Yeah, please do not spoil Thor: Love and Thunder. I have not seen it. I will not see it for several months. And if there is one thing that I would be happy to ban someone very quickly for, it would be spoiling Marvel movies, because I love those. Don't ruin it for me! Very simple request. Please. It's so weird how that misses. I wonder if... Oh, we got up to tier 2 at least, so that's a good thing. I wonder if it can't hit someone that's already poisoned? Or something? There's got to be something special about this song. I don't know what it is, but it seems to be something weird about it. Yeah, it sounds like they're going to do another Captain America movie with Sam Wilson's Captain America, which will be cool. Be interesting to see the different vibe of it, I think. Edward got a level. Let's give him 1 strength, get that up to 1 hundo. Give him 1 vitality, get that over 6 grand. Give him a dexterity. And let's give him a piety as well, so he doesn't get totally annihilated by spells. Let's see, James. I'm going to put 3 points into vitality, get him over 5 grand for HP. And then I will give him a intelligence as well. Up his spellcasting a little tiny bit. Alright, I'll see if I can get maybe 1 more level for Koudelka, and then we'll move on, I think. When do we get a new JRPG where we can play the bad guy? I want to be the villain? There are a couple like that, including one of the ones I've been looking at. So maybe we could play that one, Blackrock. That might be something we could do. Yeah, I've seen a couple games out there that let you play as the bad guy. I think the problem with those games is it can be hard to make a compelling character arc that isn't just you're an asshole and you win. Because, like, it's hard to root for a character that's just doing really, truly bad stuff. That is kind of frustrating. I personally wouldn't want to play a game where you're just absolutely horrible and then that's the game. That would break my heart. That's why I don't ever want to do the Legion run of Fallout. Like, Legion are legitimately horrible dudes. I don't want to do that. That sounds bad. What's the one you're thinking of, LTG? I'm curious. And as by default, he's Uncle Sam as well. They gotta call him that in the movie, please. They gotta call him Uncle Sam. It is a requirement. Oh, we haven't fought one of these guys yet. We haven't fought either of these dudes today. Yeah, like, it's nice to have the option to be evil, but it's not something I'll ever take by choice. No heroes allowed. I've heard the title, but I don't actually know much about that one. I was wondering if they put Badman on PS Plus. That's what I want to try as well one of these days. Magic. Megalith. Let's throw a Megalith on this guy. You move forward. Give this dude a stabbing. Alright, so he's doing the double hits now, which is very nice. And you keep casting Fortify Intelligence. Tried a bit of it. It's kind of a tower defense dungeon builder. Interesting. Unusual combination, but I kind of dig it. Honestly, Territark, same. They gotta save that for the next sequel. Apparently they really wanted to make another one of those Sherlock movies and just they've been having trouble pulling it together. Which makes sense, because the last Sherlock Holmes movie made about $1 bajillion. I've heard different things, like I heard that maybe there wasn't a script they really liked. And just other things, but I wouldn't be surprised if we got another one of those movies one of these days. Oh god, LTG, that's frustrating. I feel bad for him. see if Koudelka can fire off another megalith. Just queue up for him. Up 45 intelligence. Yeah, that's super weird. I don't know why that is. You go ahead and stab this guy again. And then wait. Ow. Just bopped me on the head. Metal Gear Solid 4, that would be a nice thing to show up on PS Plus. Most definitely. He's making a break for it! Get him, Koudelka! Don't let him get away. Good hit, good hit. Close his eye, I think we got him there. It does look a little bit lewd, doesn't it? Use thunder on a mutant squirrel. That wasn't thunder, that was Earth. Actually, Megalith is Earth. Alright, Koudelka gets another level. Put all of it into HP. There we go. Alright. Well, let's save and let's attempt to move forward from here and see what happens. I will check and see how we're doing in grinding one last time. So let's see. Koudelka. Close with Megalith. Close. Edward. Still needs a long time before he'd ever get to tier 3 with swords. And James. Oops. Oh, James is super close with Fortify Intelligence. We should be able to get that to tier 3 then. That's good. Alright. Well, let's make a save with the new levels and everything. And then we'll be good to go. Yeah, they have said they're going to release the Metal Gear Solid games, but also they haven't given any sort of date or timeline, which is very frustrating. But as long as they get them there, that's the important thing. That is the key there. Let's see. Since you're playing Koudelka, does that mean you also like Shadow Hearts? I do like Shadow Hearts. So I played Shadow Hearts 1 and 2 on stream for my very first time. They were fantastic. Like, honestly, the combat system in Shadow Hearts 2 is one of the best I've ever seen before. Absolutely amazing combat system, and just cool games all around, definitely. And welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Alright, so we are saved. So let's see if we can blow that door open. Shloop. Yes, we have a permanent clip of the Shloop scene from Shadow Hearts 1. Because that scene makes me so happy. And I tried to watch it. I watched it all the way through last week. And I still cannot get through it without laughing. It's so good. Alright, let's do this thing. Well, that was pretty awesome. That's one way to get a door open, certainly. No, Dragon Man, he's not talking about Kingdom Hearts, he's talking about Shadow Hearts, which are in the same series here. When in doubt, blow it up always works. It certainly got the door open. Hey guys, knock knock.
It's amazing.
Amazing is one word, creepy, terrifying is another one. Yeah, there is a third Shadow Hearts. I haven't played that one yet, but I'm told it's almost like a spin-off because it doesn't really continue the story from Shadow Hearts 2 or anything like that. But yeah, again, they take place in the same universe, but one doesn't really pick up where the other one left off or anything like that. Now we can go ahead and save here, I suppose. That's fine. Housekeeping! I wonder if this did become a Resident Evil, if it would have been Leon or Chris. I mean, it wasn't actually supposed to be like a Resident Evil game. It was just supposed to be a game that played like Resident Evil was all. A third-person action game. So there wouldn't have actually been like turn-based combat. You would have actually just like been fighting in real time a la Resident Evil. Which is interesting. Stray! Yes, I feel like I'm gonna enjoy Stray. I feel like it. What I've been told about Shadow Hearts 3 is it has the best combat in the series and the worst story in the series. Which does not make me super excited to play it, but I still feel like I probably should one of these days. So we shall see. Alright, what do we got here? There are marks under the casket. It must have been dragged. Alright, where are we going here? There's something back. There's some stairs back here. Going up the stairs. Possibly. Fantastic and dangerous for my TV. My cat headbutts it whenever it's in the room. Oh, that's adorable. Yeah, why did it teach your cat headbutt? Should have just went for quick attack. Duh! Duh! Alright, let's cast a megalith on, say, this dude. Let's see, you move up to here. You ever played Jade Cocoon? I haven't yet, but it's one of the games I'd like to check out. I've heard good things about it. I've heard, if nothing else, it's an interesting thing to check out one of these days. I think I have a copy of it, but I have not tried it yet, no. Fortify intelligence. Real close to leveling that up. The shiny butterfree in the trees. Alright, that's fair. That I can respect. Dragon Man, if you like JRPGs, they are a very interesting title to check out. Very highly recommend them if you can get a hold of them. Yeah, Jade Cocoon seems like it would fit the channel. So I definitely wouldn't be opposed to playing it one of these days. Yeah, Forgotten Man seems like it's interesting. I don't know a ton about it, but I tested it. I'm like, oh, this seems cool. So I'm eager to see what else there is in there. All right, Edward got a level. Let's give him strength, 1 vitality, 1 dexterity. And let's put 1 more into piety as well. James leveled up. Let's give him... let's do 1 intelligence, 1 piety, 1 mind. And then let's do an agility, maybe? Sure. And we got a glaive. They didn't ask me to throw anything away for that. Alright, more stairs here. There's an organ. We heard a clue before about something about playing an organ, which is interesting. This video game has a piety stat, which is interesting. The piety stat is your max MP and also your magic resistance. So the more piety you have, the more MP you have, and the less damage you take from opposing spells. However, if your piety gets too high, you'll actually start to resist healing spells cast by your allies. So you gotta be careful there, which is interesting. Yeah, I played Jade Empire. It's on my YouTube channel if you want to check it out. I had fun with it. It wasn't the best game I ever played, but it was cool. I'm glad I played it. You see a pipe organ with runes carved into the keys. It looks like there are only 4 keys that can be pressed. The runes on these keys read People, Secret, Pain, and Light. Oh, I know what we're doing here. I know what we're doing. I'm just going to press the buttons randomly right now because I have to check. But we had a clue earlier that I think is what this is. That's an Enigma machine? It's a very big one if that's the case. So you gotta read... research notes, I think? No, that's a super long one. No, that's the one about the white. Old letter? There we go. Secret Pain People Light. There it is. So, Secret Pain People Light. The pipe organ sounds with a reverberating note. And yes, this game takes place in Wales, this is true. Well, something just happened. Let's go see what went on down there. I bet that tomb down there that we saw the sarcophagus opened. Ooh, something changed. Oh yeah, it's now some stairs. Spooky.
Patrick. Poor Patrick.
Hey, what are you doing? What's that? No, don't!
I'm not asking for your help. This is my problem. None of you need to die with me here.
Alright, we're gonna burn the thing. I respect this. Seems like about as good a plan as any. Cauldron of Life Underground. Alright. Go ahead and make another save here then. Save over our temporary, so we've still got a place to grind for XP should it come to that. Monster Rancher! Oh my god, I played so much of the first Monster Rancher. Love that game. I'm told there's a port on the Switch these days. I haven't tried that out, but man, I love that. That reminds me to get some milk, Nano. That's a good reminder then. If you throw Daniel's arm in and call upon the power of fire. Alright, let's do it. Get these things started.
Are you sure? Let's proceed. Saint Daniel Scodius, protect us from these evil spirits and grant us inner strength. Amen. Thou, who were created and born out of dust, now go quietly and return to thy Maker!
Alright, things are picking up now! Holy shit! I think you're thinking of Dragon Quest Blackrock. The gimmick with Monster Rancher, it was kind of like Pokemon, except you popped in CDs to randomly generate the monsters, which is pretty cool. Alright, well, now the place is on fire. That's terrifying. Oh, where'd we go? This way? Where do we go from here? Oh, Slime Rancher! Yeah, that's the thing. That makes sense. I like the voice acting in this game. We had a really well voice acted scene earlier. James can be a little flat, but Koudelka and Edward are both well voice acted, I think. Not to be confused with Jolly Rancher, another classic of the genre. Fortify intelligence. Koudelka. Cast another megalith. You go ahead and move forward. We've never seen these guys with one leg before. That's a little spooky. Let's see what he's got. He's pretty tough. That's not good. And he hits hard. It's not great either. Yeah, that line reading was not spectacular. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna have to get some heals in here. That's okay, we can use some heals as well. That's an interesting choice, definitely, LTG. Not one I would have made, but then again, I don't really like Isekai to begin with. They were standing right next to each other, so I managed to hit both of them. Nice. Good hit, good hit. Excuse me. Alright, another level up for Koudelka. I'm going to put all of her points into Vitality. Another level up for Edward. Give him 1 Strength, 1 Vitality, 1 Dexterity, 1 Agility. Good deal. Alright, so let's... Oh, I was going to say we need to do a heal, but he already healed, so he's good. Alright, where the heck are we going from here? I thought we were heading up the stairs, but maybe not. It doesn't seem like there's anywhere to go there. Alright, where are we going then? Where else? No? Probably not going back in there. The church has become engulfed in flames, you can't get inside. No, we're not going in there. Where the heck are we going then? Doesn't seem to be anything to interact with over there. Am I missing something? Something else we're supposed to be doing? It's weird. Rafus, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Let me know if I'm not. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Let's see, I feel like Koudelka and Shadow Heart's monster designs are basically, what if Sid from Toy Story was a wizard? Oh god! File that under nightmares I did not know I would be having. Oh, wait, oh, we got, oh. We successfully got Fortify Intelligence up to 3, that's awesome. Alright, in that case, there isn't really too much else we need to be working on here, so... I guess we could do Fortify Vitality? We don't, like I said, we don't really need to be doing much else, but I'll go ahead and get some more XP. Got it first time? Yes! The rarest of the rare, but I'll take it. Yeah, Jane Kikun seems like a pretty interesting one. Hence why I'd definitely like to check it out one of these days. Yeah, there are some Lovecraft-inspired monsters. Definitely, in general, Shadow Hearts and Koudelka has some nudges towards the Lovecraft mythos, which I think is kind of cool. Colt 158, that is definitely from Good Life. There's not many games that could be. Edward's sword broke. Damn it, I like that sword. Ow. Let's see if I can give him another one. Oh yeah, Obscure had some weird monsters. That is a very cool game. I want to play Obscure one of these days, but also I'm worried because it has finite saves, and that is a mechanic that always makes me very nervous. All good picks there, LTG. I like them. Alright, that guy's toast. Excellent. Alright, we can go ahead and wait. Ow! Roadbug, this is a super strange game. How are you doing today, though, Roadbug? Hope you're doing well. You... go ahead and cast heal on him. I don't think he's gonna get time to do it, but we'll try. Let's put a random sword on. We'll actually see what the best sword for him is after this battle. Now for cast Megalith. Been okay, that's good. Ah, he is gonna get heal off, nice. Oh no! Well, not your fault, LTG. If they're gonna sell it to you, that's all there is to it. I hope you enjoy it. I gotta get a copy of that game. I gotta see if there are any shops in town have it, now that I'm thinking about it, actually. Yeah, the guy with a gun was the hardest boss of this game by a lot. Which is kind of hilarious. But it is what it is. That healed him! Shit! That's not a good sword. Yeah, their fault for not coming sooner, pretty much. I can respect this point of view. Alright, Koudelka leveled up. Put 3 points into vitality, and then we'll put 1 point into intelligence. Beef up our spellcasting a little bit more. Edward leveled up. Let's go strength, vitality, dexterity, and 1 more in piety. James leveled up. Let's go intelligence, piety, mind, and let's go ahead and do another in agility. Good deal. So real quick, to equip James, we want to see if we can find a broadsword for him. We don't want to put on the best broadsword yet. We kind of want to wait until he gets to the final battle for that. Light sword's alright for now. We can keep that on him. That's fine. And take a peek at the statuses one more time. Now, there's no way he's going to get to tier 3 for these, which is super unfortunate. They're probably not even going to want to use broadswords for the final battle, realistically. Koudelka finally hit tier 3 for Megalith. That's awesome. So I'll start working on Flare, but honestly, that's probably pretty good. And for James... yeah, I guess I could work on Fortify Strength, too. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Alright. Piano playing in the background? I can see that. I wouldn't mind a little bit of light piano music here. That'd be good. Let's see. See, I think we're where we need to be, but I have no idea where to go from here. That's super weird. Is there something I missed down here? Like, it seems like that's the only place to go, but... like, nothing's happening. Can you get back inside? Go into the foreground here. Is something broken? What's supposed to be happening here? Go up the stairs. Now what? I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing here. This definitely killed the pacing. I want to take a peek at the guide here. LTG, you got a hint? What am I supposed to be doing here? Okay, I think I did everything I was supposed to do. I don't see where to go from here. Ren, you got a guess? What do you think? What do you think? Walk up on the support beam? Where's the support beam? Let's see. When in doubt, blow it up? I mean, we already set everything on fire, so we're on our way there at least. Ow. Magic. Sure, let's do a little bit of fortify strength. It's not a bad thing. Koudelka. We already got 2 tier 3 magic, so it's not bad. But yeah, let's go ahead and grind a little bit on a flare. And you stab a dude. Nice hit. Alright. Let's see, move back into the arch area that you're in, and then move into the back. Alright. See what I can do there. Ooh, James got another level up. Nice. Intelligence, piety, mind. Give him another vitality, why not? Girdle sword! Interesting. Oh, there we go. Alright. I didn't even see that was an option. So I just had to keep going back there. Ooh, boss music. Alright, we have to fight the vines now. Alright, if they're playing boss music, I assume it's serious then. Yeah, Pi is the piety stat. It controls our max HP and our resistance to magic. Which is interesting. Alright, so let's go ahead and do... Let's see, let's start with Fortify Intelligence on Koudelka, but beef up her spellcasting. It's, yeah, the fact we have a Pi stat is pretty goofy, most definitely. Alright, so... Let's see, magic. I'm gonna assume they're weak against fire, so we'll go ahead and cast some flare. And then I'm actually gonna waste a turn here to have him go ahead and equip the life drinker. Since it sounds like we're fighting bosses now. Koudelka resists, nice. Thought it was apple pie! What would we even do with an apple pie stat? I'm curious. He resists, nice, nice. And he's gonna cast. They get a lot of turns here, that's kind of weird. Now, he doesn't resist, of course, but he didn't take a ton of damage at least, that's a good thing. How many turns do these bastards get? Alright, so we buffed Koudelka before she casted, that's good. That'll make her spell even more powerful before it goes off. Oh, I might be able to hit 2 of the vines as well if I'm lucky. I am lucky! Good hits. Didn't kill him though, I don't think. These guys must have tons of HP. Resist corruption, I like it. Right, you go ahead and wait. Action, attack. Get the guy right in the center, nice. And then wait. Yeah, doing physical attacks against him is not the best of ideas, because he's going to resist a lot of it. And now they're all fleeing, which is weird. Okay, I'll go ahead and stab this guy then. Good hit. And then wait. To you, action, magic. Fortify strength on him. Fires it off immediately. Excellent. Getting a little bit better damage. I like that. Alright, what are we doing next? Alright, they're casting again. Woo! Actually did 7 points of damage to him. They must have some pretty strong casting stats. Intelligence, I believe it is. Only sold them via auction. That is super frustrating. They must have. They must expect enormously high attendance. That's usually when I see conventions doing their ticket sales by auction. Is just they know that the amount of people that want to buy tickets is so much higher than they have tickets for. It's a frustrating situation, most definitely. Alright, you go ahead and stab a dude. Nice hit. Still did not take him out. These guys must have a lot of HP. Right, magic. Flare. Get back here. Goes off immediately. Nice, nice. Did we get him? I kind of went limp after that hit. They might be dead. Oh, one of them is. The other one might not be. You, action, magic. Keep passing 45 strength, I think. See if we can grind that up a little bit. He's running to the back to cast again. There we go. And wait. Move. Go ahead and charge up there. Well, because there's a lot of people in the US that are convinced COVID is done, despite the fact it's not. There's probably a lot of people that are going to be going. It's unfortunate. It really shouldn't be happening, but it is what it is. Ow. Roseguard, welcome in. How are you doing today, Rose? How's your week been going? Action, magic, fortify strength again. Yeah, auction and lotteries are a frustrating system, but again, if they've got so much, if they've got a, ask yourself this, would you rather they be doing an auction or a lottery, or would you rather them sell out in like 90 seconds? You know, there gets to be a situation where it's like, what are they gonna do? There's basically no good options, is what I'm saying. Yeah, it'd be nice if we had more public health policy stepping up, but we don't. We don't. Crystal Project. What is Crystal Project? I don't think I'm familiar with that one. Why is he doing 0 damage? That's so weird. It might be something about broadswords I don't understand. I don't know. Ooh, which con, Shino? Alright, I think I took that guy out too. Malkill, welcome in. How are you doing today, Malkill? Are we gonna depoison Edward? I'm not. The poison doesn't do enough damage for me to really worry about it, and it wears off after a while. So I'm just gonna kind of let it run its course. Alright, Koudelka leveled up. So I'm gonna put 1 point in Vitality, 1 in Int, 1 in Piety, 1 in Mind. Perfect. Edward leveled up. 1 Strength, 1 Vitality, 1 Dexterity. Actually, here, he seems... I'm not sure why he's whipping sometimes, so we're just going to put all of it in Dexterity. See if that helps. What are these? Agility idol, intelligence idol, strength idol? What the hell? I don't know what those are, but I'm curious now. I really wish they would tell me what stuff I have equipped right now. Because I don't know. We can throw away the normal glaive. We're not going to be using that anytime soon. We can throw away the potions. Alright, let's see what those are. Turn-based RPG isometric view. You do a lot of exploring, jumping around the map. Combat tells you when characters and monsters act. Alright, sounds interesting. I like it. Items. Are they tools? They are tools. Raises the owner's strength. Raises the owner's intelligence. Raises the owner's agility. Alright. Let's see. So let's use the agility idol on James, because he's our healer, so he needs more agility. Then let's use the intelligence idol on Koudelka, because she's our spellcaster. She needs it forever. And let's use the strength idol on Edward, since he's the punch guy. Cool. Alright. That actually seemed to give us a few points. Not bad. Not bad. 14 bucks, not bad. I like it. Alright, so let's head across here. Alright, we're making progress now. Excellent. Now I need to find that one pixel that'll let me climb up these stairs. There we go. I don't know why in dramatic movies... Ooh, more boss music. I don't know why in dramatic movies every time something's on fire, they're like, let's go to the top. But that is always the case. Alright, ooh, that's a weird plant zombie man back there. Alright. Action, magic, fortify strength. Action, magic, flare on whatever this guy is. A little worried about him. Move forward. And attack this guy. Good hit. Wow, he's casting already. Koudelka resists most of it, that's a good thing. And then he's going to move up to right there. I might be able to hit him with flare now, that's a good thing. I might be able to hit both of them with flare, I should say. We'll see. Alright, there's the fortified strength, nice. Wait. Well, I think we are going to get to hit both of them. Beautiful. And it missed the weird zombie dude. That's strange. Killed that guy at least. Have her wait. Ow. Alright, so whatever he's up to, I don't like it. So let's use Fortify Agility on him, which will actually count as an agility down when we cast it on him. See if we can slow him down while we figure out what his deal is. There we go, -9 agility for him. That's significant. I'll have him wait. And let's see if we can just hit him with our sword. We can, that works okay. Main rule in horror movies, never split up. It's true, don't do it. Don't do it. Ooh. I don't know how you get to act twice there, but I don't like it. Alright, magic. Let's try hitting him with something different there. Let's hit him with tornado, maybe? Alright, Larry, I'll check those out after the stream. Thank you for sharing that. Kiss, welcome in. How are you doing today, Kiss? Hope everything is going well with you. Never split the party? I mean, you can sometimes split the party. It gets very interesting. Just not always good interesting. Alright, let's hit him with another Fortify Agility until we figure out what his deal is. There we go, nice hit. And then wait. Yeah, the trailer looked pretty good. I was mentioned on Discord for anybody that didn't see. There's actually kind of a... Like, there's another D&D movie out there that I think is worth seeing. It's called Dungeons & Dragons 3, The Tome of Vile Darkness. Or the Book of Vile Darkness? Might be Book of Vile Darkness. But either way, so the bad side, number one, it is very low budget. Number two, the acting is absolutely awful. But the writing for the movie just straight up feels like Baldur's Gate type thing. So if you're a fan of like the old Baldur's Gate type D&D games, it might be worth a watch. I enjoyed it when I watched it. Obviously very cheesy, but I enjoyed it. Swords that heal when you damage. Oh, my favorite as well, LTG. They're so good. Alright, that did some damage. Good, good. I was a little worried he'd be immune to magic. But no, he's just immune to fire, it looks like. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of D&D movies out there. Like, they originally did a D&D movie with Damon Wayans, and it bombed. Because it was like the old superhero movies, where, like, rule number one is they're like, superheroes are for, D&D's for nerds. So, like, all the characters in this movie have to be really self-conscious about everything, and it didn't do well. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Remember that, Rose? It does, however, rarely end well. But, you know, the point of D&D is not to win. The point of D&D is to tell interesting stories. So if you can split the party, tell interesting stories, that's still a good thing, most definitely. Oh, Rin, thank you so much for the link there. That's awesome. All right, let's hit him with our sword again. Ooh, did we kill him? I don't know, we only hit him with one of those hits, which is unfortunate. Action, magic. Let's do another Fortify Strength. Jeremy Irons, yes, he was in there as well. He's making a break for it. Interesting, Turtark. Alright, Koudelka, go ahead and cast Tornado on this guy again. This guy has a lot of HP. Hopefully this will finish him off. Yeah, I think that got him. Recommended movies, Never Ending Story, and Labyrinth. Nice! I like it, I like it. Yeah! Alright, Edward got another level up. Let's do some more dex, because he still seems to be whiffing, which I'm not a fan of. Right, James leveled up. 1 intelligence, 1 piety, 1 mind. And let's do another vitality, because the healer needs to have a lot of HP as well. Luck idol and mind idol. Interesting. Let's use those immediately. Let's see, luck I think only affects item drops, so I don't know who we need to use it on, but in case it affects crits, I'll put it on Edward. And then mind idol we will definitely use on Koudelka. Make sure she's hitting all of her spells. Alright. You've proven you don't have a green thumb by slaughtering vines. Weeding. We're weeding the garden is what we're doing. Alright. Continue on. That's the wrong button. Alright, we continue to climb the dangerously burning building. I see some more stairs over there. Alright, looks like we're nearing the top, I think. That feels like boss battle time, if you ask me. Alright, yeah, it doesn't look like there's too much higher we can go from here. Church, 4th floor? Alright, we get a chance to save again, so let's do that. We'll go ahead and save over our temp save here. Oh, come on, Evil Flower! Oh, jeez. Yeah, Punisher, I love those games. I have actually played the arcade machine, and they're very fun. I think they're on Switch as well. Alright, this is just a random encounter, it sounds like. Unfortunate timing for it, but it is what it is. Yeah, just a random encounter. Nice, Punisher! Nice, nice. God, that gun still does so much damage. Alright, you... heal Koudelka. Surprised we haven't leveled up his heal yet either, but that is what it is. Alright, you cast Flare on this guy. You forward and wall up this jerk. Good hit. Really interesting. That makes sense now that I'm thinking about it, LTG. I can see it. Alright, got the heal off. Excellent. Wait. For the Wii U as well. That's interesting. Alright, that guy's toast. Beautiful. And wait. Ow! Stop shooting Koudelka. And then he runs. Alright, throw another heal down. Yeah, it's such an interesting niche, and I wish there was more in that niche. I really do. Also, I'm kind of hoping that James can level up heal before we get to the boss, because I can't believe we haven't done that yet. I suppose we haven't needed to cast it too much, but, you know, it's the time. If there was a time, now's the time. Move, charge forward, and let's wall up the guy. 2 misses! That's unfortunate. Or 2 resists, I can't tell. And missed with the fire, too, jeez. Let's take a turn. You go ahead and wait. Go ahead and shoot him because he can resist. Edward is now so beefy he's actually resisting bullets, which is ridiculous. Magic, fortify strength. See if we can get some more XP on that. Very nice. Literally a bullet sponge. Literally. Ow! Not Koudelka, though. I think he actually is The upside down guy with a gun, I think he is the only enemy I've ever seen that does not that has a ranged attack. I don't think there's anybody else in the game I've seen that has one, which is kind of insane. I don't know why Edward can't hit after the first hit. It's so strange. There we go. That did finish him off. Good, good. See if we can get one last level here before things go crazy again. Let's see. Guardian Heroes. Oh, nice, nice. All right, Koudelka. Let's do Intelligence, Piety, Mind. And let's put another one in Vitality. James leveled up, Intelligence, Piety, Mind, Vitality. And we got an axe, I don't really care. I don't know if I can actually see how full I am on items. But I'm going to get rid of some stuff that I know I'm not going to use. Just in case. Get rid of our spears. Won't be using those. And that'll free up a little bit of room here. And also this axe, because we're not going to use that. Alright. Accessories. I don't want to get rid of any of those. We got a little bit of space there, so that's a good thing. We don't need to heal Koudelka, because she's leveled up. Where are we going here? I don't know. You can feel a pulse in the plant. Previously steady, it suddenly picks up pace until it feels as though the plant will explode. Well, that's not good. Whoa! Got her! Oh, that was easy. Nope, she's not dead! Run! Oh god. Yeah, that is incredibly disturbing. What the shit? We need to leave! Church 5th floor, we can save again, that's fine. She only wants a hug! She's getting no hugs! None whatsoever! Alright, so I'll replace my temporary save here. I forgot about the flower ladies from Castlevania. Run! Oh god, we gotta get away. She's coming! Usually you have to beat the boss before you get in the escape sequence. Elaine caught up with you! Oh no. New music too. Ow. Alright, so the mages resisted that well enough. But poison Edward, of course. Alright, so Let's see, let's start with using Fortified Agility to slow her down a little bit. Then Koudelka. I have no idea what she's weak against, so let's start with Tornado, see how that does. And then James, let's see if we can stay away from her for a little bit, because I'm a little concerned since we are getting into presumably final boss territory. So let's actually switch James to something we've been holding on to for a very long time, which is was the crossbow, I think it was? Where's the bowgun? I think it was the bowgun that was ridiculously powerful. Let's have him equip the bowgun for it now, see if we can fight from a distance for a little bit. Alright, I'll slow her down a little bit, I hope. It is a nice music to vibe to, I'll give it that. Alright. Let's try shooting her. That's a miss. Oh, it's anticlimactic. Why is Edward poisoned already? Her opening attack poisoned him. Or he was poisoned from a previous battle. I'm not sure. Alright, that did hit though. That's a good hit. I'll take that. Oh, does he have to reload now? Dang it. Reload! Alright, same AoE there. Probably see about healing. Now everybody's poisoned, so yeah, that's where the poison came from, definitely. Action, heal, Edward. The Suffering, yes, I remember that game. Miss, damn it! Can't even hit with that thing. I'm still a little worried about getting close to her, though. Because we can definitely survive back here if she just keeps throwing out that AoE. I'm fine with that. Wait, Koudelka. So you're going to be throwing Tornado, because it seemed to work okay. Perfect. I'm assuming as the final boss, she's got some AP to spare. Oh god, the bowgun has to be reloaded after every shot. That's unfortunate. I can't hit her with this thing, this stinks. Might try changing weapons there. Yeah, this boss design is pretty terrifying, absolutely. Alright. Let's actually cast another agility down on her, see if we can slow her down even more. Because minus 18 agility, that's pretty ridiculous. I believe those are cumulative. Yeah, I mean, in real life, bowguns need to be reloaded every shot as well. I can still whine about it. Let's see, was it a different weapon I was thinking of? Was it the crossbow? Try the crossbow instead. Alright, hit her with another tornado. Nope, still can't hit with that either. Dang it. Alright, good hit, good hit. Wait. You action, magic. Alright, cast another heal if for no other reason than I kind of want to grind the heal spell a little bit. And it looks like Edward's about to get hit again anyway, so I think that's a good cast. Alright. Oh god, she's moving! God, that's creepy. Do we use bowgun ammo for this? I have no idea. Alright, got another heal. Good, good. I have no idea how close heal is to actually leveling up. We'll have to see. Alright, wait. Try shooting again. Cannot hit. That's frustrating. Alright, you, magic, tornado. We're doing the damage here and we're surviving. That's the important thing. Let's try the rifle. Gotta try something here. Oh, her animation changed. Did we get her? We got her! That's too easy. Something's wrong. That can't be the end. I don't believe it. Emperor, thank you for the gift sub to Roseguard. Gift sub number 1,155 in the channel. I appreciate that. Yeah, stuck with single shots, unfortunately. Emperor, thank you for that, and I hope you're enjoying your lurk. Alright, so, hang on. Let me equip him first. Or not the SA pistol. So yeah, the crossbow was the weapon I was thinking of. I don't know how I wasn't hitting with that. Let's use item, tool, bowgun arrow, use on Edward. Alright, so everybody's still doing pretty good. That's a good thing. Let's see, how's everybody doing on spell levels? Still actually a while before we can get to the next tier of heal. That's really unfortunate. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to get Flare level up either. Argilla 3D Arts, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? How was your stream? What were you doing today? Tell me everything. And for anybody that doesn't know me, my name is Shane. That's Shane's Games. I play the obscure, unusual, and nostalgic. And today we are playing Koudelka for the PS1. My very first time playing it. And I think we might actually be at the final boss here. For anybody who's in. Mr. Ardanian, welcome in. Argilla, sorry about that. Nightbot hates excessive emotes. Hope you're doing well, though. I would love to hear what you were doing on your stream today. Tell me everything. And... alright, so we didn't actually level up from that, which is kind of shocking. But it is what it is. We may as well heal. Right? Just to make sure everybody's in tip-top shape. There we go. Hey, Grushin, welcome in. How are you doing today, Grushin? Hope everything's doing well. No worries about it. Nightbot hates fun. No worries. Elaine caught up with you. Shoot. Alright, we have to fight her multiple times as we're climbing the stairs, it looks like. But yeah, what were you doing on stream today? I'd love to hear about it. Same music as before. So yeah, I'm guessing as we climb the stairs, we're just going to have to fight Elaine multiple times. We're definitely going to have to slow her down again, though. That worked really well. Nightbot is the true final boss. Agreed. Ooh, it seemed a little bit more powerful than before. Not a fan of that. Shoot her! There we go! 3,500 damage! Now we're talking. Now we are talking. Alright, magic. Fortify agility. Slow her down a bit. Koudelka. Hit her with tornado again. That seemed to work well last time. Yeah, Edward actually hitting there. That was nice. And Shino has redeemed Invest in a Harvester sequel. So, you know the vibe of this music here? Kind of like Island Groove? That's what all the music should be like in Harvester 2. But regardless of what the actual vibe of the scene is, like if it's a scene of Steve discovering a grisly murder from somebody he knows personally, this should be the groove going on in the background. Confusion must reign supreme, as always. Without a doubt, Argyle has become the wrath of God and conquered South America. Ooh, interesting. Playing Elder Scrolls Daggerfall did the longest dungeon ever. It is met with a... Oh, no! Daggerfall has a lot of interesting things going on, but also some stuff like that that hasn't aged well design-wise. Absolutely. I'm so sorry to hear about that. That really stinks. Hope you're having fun otherwise, though. I didn't actually see how much damage that spell did, unfortunately. I'll have to keep checking in there. Of course, Rose, of course. Alright, we're gonna have to reload this bowgun then. There we go. And then fire again. Beautiful! 4,000 damage, now we're talking. I don't know what his problem was before, but now we're landing those hits. Alright, there's another shot of that AoE. We'll go ahead and heal Edward just to make sure he's in decent chance. How's Edward proficiency at crossbow? It's still tier 1, unfortunately, because we never had him use it before, but as long as he's landing hits now, that's not a bad thing. Alright, heal him. Need to do the dungeon again? Oh god, that's gonna be so frustrating. I'm sorry, but I applaud you for having the initiative to play the game. Considering it is so old and does have the weird design choices like that. Hopefully you can get back there without too much trouble. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed for you. Shino, excellent subtitle there, I like it. Right, we go ahead and wait. Koudelka, cast Tornado again. I really wish I was paying attention to how much damage it did before, but we'll see now. Alright, you reload the bowgun. Wait, and then shoot. Good hits. Edward might mostly be soloing this fight. Oh god, that healed her! Oh, I should have been paying attention before I fucked up. I fucked up real bad. Oh, damn it. Oh, that's what I get for looking away at a crucial time. Alright. That's not good. So, not wind. Kind of me to be healing the boss. Yeah, I try and be a nice guy, you know, here and there. Alright, let's throw down another Fortify Agility, slow her down a bit more. Since apparently we need some more work done here. At least we got plenty of bowgun ammo, that's a good thing. Edward's just like, stop! I got this! Stop! She could use a bit of help, she's outnumbered. Killing her with love and heals, damn it. Yogan Champ has really bad breath. Oh my god, that's the best description of this boss I can even imagine. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's see, I never played Koudelka, but I have the sequel Shadow Hearts. How do you like Shadow Hearts? I was a huge fan of that game. I thought that was really nice. 9 ability points. So basically, if you cast a buff on an enemy, it counts as a debuff. So that reduced her agility by 9 points, which is pretty cool. All right, action. Let's try a different spell then. Let's try a different spell. If not Tornado, Megalith maybe. Try Megalith. See if that does any better. Reload the bowgun. Wait. Please tell me this doesn't heal her. That's some damage, not much damage though. Still, anything that isn't healing her is a good thing. Attribute points, there's the thing. Alright, so I have her weights. Getting ready to cast again. 39.50, not bad. We got her! Oh, thank God. That should not have taken that long, but I messed up. Are you excited for the D&D movie? The trailer looked good. Trailer looked good, so yeah, I'll definitely give it a watch. She big dead. Alright. Nobody really needs heals, so we're good there. Let's go ahead and reload the bow gun. Make sure that's in good shape. And just out of curiosity, check our spell levels. I don't know if Edward can actually... I think Edward is getting some XP in the bow gun, but not much. Getting a little bit better on heal experience, I guess. What the heck is a Listel? It's some sort of booze, but it's basically an MP restore. Bob, welcome in! How are you doing today, Bob? Hope you're doing well. Alright, let's keep running! She's coming for us! We're stalling her, but she keeps coming for us. Is there someone proficient at handgun? I think Koudelka is, but I definitely don't want Koudelka doing anything but casting. Jesus! Well, if the tower doesn't kill us, she might. And even more new music. Oh God. Yeah, she looks kind of terrifying. We get first action though, that's a good thing. Don't make it stop, this is pretty gross. I'm so sorry, Rin. Yeah, this is bad. I do not like spiders. She's not technically a spider, but she is gross, I'll tell you that much. Bowgun! 2,800, I'll take that. And then wait. Let's see you. Well, we've got a moment. Slow her down! She's casting. Alright, let's see what she's casting. 2,300 damage! That's not good. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a heal on him real quick just for safety's sake. That is a lot of damage. Hey, Sir Ravenheim, welcome in. How are you doing today? And Dr. Fuzzy Boots, hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. Alright, you go ahead and wait. Koudelka gets her heal off, that's good. Alright, that'll put him back at full. Alright, you go ahead and wait then. She's casting again! Alright, 1,000 damage, not good, but we can survive that. Alright, you reload the bowgun. Alright, let's Koudelka. I think we're on the final boss, so it's pretty exciting. Good luck at the retro store. Hopefully you find some treasures. Shoot her! 2,600, I'll take it. And then wait. She's casting again? Has James gone? I don't know if James has gotten a cast off yet. Oh, that looks bad. 2,300! Ooh, and hit our casters pretty hard, too. Alright, you, jeez. Cast heal on... Wait, who needs it more? Cast heal on yourself, actually. Action, magic, heal on yourself. And he gets fires it off immediately, that's a good thing. Hey, Jammy! Welcome in, Jammy. How are you doing today? Hope you are having a fantastic weekend. And if we have any mods around, can I get a shout out for Jamie Whammy Games? I would appreciate that. No, we went back and fought the gargoyle, and he absolutely wiped the floor with us. So, no, we did not, unfortunately. Can we just give up and give the world to darkness? I mean, that's always an option, but I'd rather not. Hey, if anybody in here is not following Jamie Whammy Games, you should. She is amazing. She plays a lot of really cool indie games, like indie adventure games. She plays a lot of audience participation games, which is really nice. She's playing Mass Effect, and who doesn't love Mass Effect? Also, I'm told she's doing a podcast where she's recapping an actual play of a tabletop game, which is really awesome. And Jamie, I'm super proud of you. That is so awesome, so very cool. So make sure, if any of that, even if a little of that sounds cool, you owe it to yourself to check out Jamie. Click that link, give her a follow, check her out next time she's live. You're probably going to have a blast over there. I bet you will. Alright, let's go ahead and wait. Alright, let's try actually hitting her with a spell now. Let's see if we can hit her with Tornado here. That's you, need to reload. And wait. Ah, we can shoot her immediately. Good. 2,900. I'll take that. Oh, Jamie, that's so sweet of you. I appreciate that. Oh God, audio puzzles. She does not know the meaning of the word surrender. I do know the meaning of the words, oh God, please not audio puzzles. Oh man, Shino, that sounds so cute. I would love to see those. Right, you go ahead and wait. Alright, let's see if we do some damage with wind here. 2,100, not great, but it is damage. Alright, you go ahead and wait. Just cast it again, and we're gonna have to get heals flowing faster than we got them going now. This is dangerous. Oh, Hisanka, I'm so sorry. Rose Guard, nice all in though. Shoot, we gotta get Edward healed. Edward is getting wailed on here. Yeah, he's not gonna survive if he takes another hit like that. Right, magic, heal, Edward. Hopefully that goes off soon. Meanwhile, he needs to reload the bowgun. Wait. And then fire the bowgun. Beautiful. Wait. There's that heal. Good, good, good. Shino, nice all in. Congratulations. Alright, he's in good shape. I think that should be a full heal for him. Alright, so Koudelka's gonna need a heal soon, but for right now we're in good shape. She's looking to cast again. Let's hit her with another tornado. Oh, I'm so sorry, Will. That's frustrating. And warded! Nice all in. Congratulations. That would have killed Edward if we hadn't healed him, so that's good. Alright, so Edward. Reload the bowgun. Wait. What statistic? The evil horn? What is evil horn? I'm not sure what that is. Wait. Yeah, I love the music in this game. It's so charming. $2,500, I like it. Wait. Alright, you... heal... Well, Koudelka needs it the most right now, I think. Go ahead and do that. Goes off immediately. Good, good, good. Oh, the spear that he's wearing. So it's just lots of magic stat boosts. That's why he's using it. Is because it boosts all the magic statistics. So he's never actually hit anybody with this spear. It just boosts his magic a lot. Alright, so you go ahead and wait. Ooh, this is a different animation. Oh no. Oh no, I don't... Heal?! She's got heals? Unacceptable. Unacceptable! Now we got problems. Luckily, that's only like 2 attacks worth of heals, so that's not the worst thing in the world. See, 2,500 right there, so that's half of what she just healed. Yeah, that's why the spear is still intact. He's literally never hit anybody with it. Oh man, Jimmy, that emote is so cute. I've never seen that one before. How very dare, I love it. How dare bosses do things they get to do? I'm the one that heals, not them. So rude. Alright. Yeah, if she starts spamming it, we're gonna be in trouble. This is true, but hopefully that doesn't happen. Alright, let's hit her with another tornado. Oh god, yeah, bosses that self-heal can be really scary. But that's a different animation, so I think she's gonna attack again. Yeah, that's her attack. Ooh. Which hurts, definitely, but at least she's not healing. Alright, there we've mostly undid the heal, so that's okay. Alright, so we wait. And you need to heal Edward. He's not looking so hot. And you... reload the bowgun. There's the heal. Good, good. The Edward butt cam. That was an unfortunate angle. Alright, he's good. And then James is going to need to heal himself pretty soon, but otherwise we're in decent shape. Alright. Wait. Do another shot. Good hit. Wait. Oh no, she's going for another heal! Shit! Now we got problems. Alright, we're gonna have to retaliate, and I know how we're retaliating. Here's what we're gonna do. Koudelka, you are gonna cast heal on James, so James doesn't need to heal this round. You, just keep reloading that bowgun and firing, because we gotta keep that damage getting out there. And you are going to cast another Fortified Agility to lower agility, so hopefully she won't get as many turns, and that'll lower the effectiveness of those heals by just her not being able to cast often. Hope you stock up on MP refills. We've literally never used an MP refill. No, we used one MP refill the entire game, so we got plenty. We're in good shape there. Koudelka took a hit, but that's okay. She's got some good HP. Alright. Shooter. Hit. Wait. Alright, there's James's heal, so he's going to be in good shape. I like it. Yeah, I can see that. A little bit of an FF9 music. I like that. Alright. Go ahead and wait there. Alright, let's hope this agility down works. We desperately need her to be getting less turns than she is. Yeah, it kind of looks like she's weakened from the animation, but I don't know if that takes the heals into account. Either way, I'm hoping we're making progress here. Yeah, see, she's kind of got the like, her head's down. I hope that means something. I'm really hoping. Alright, that's gonna hit everybody here. Especially poor Edward, because he's got the weakest magic defense. Koudelka needs heals right now, though. Reload the bowgun. And then shoot it. Hit. Alright, you. Magic. Heal on Koudelka. Make sure she stays in good shape. Koudelka. Throw out another tornado there. Let's keep that damage flowing. Alright, Koudelka's in good shape. That's good. And then you go ahead and wait. Alright, she's definitely slowed down. We're getting more turns versus her, which is a very good thing. I like that. Hey, Jimmy, good morning. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Alright, there's another 2100. I'll take that. Alright, wait. Alright, she gets a turn. Alright, she's doing an offensive cast, so she's not healing. That's a good thing. I'll take that. Holy shit! Did we beat her? I think we might have beat her. Well, that'll definitely do some damage.
I have seen the most interesting happenings. It would be a waste to go back to sleep just yet.
Hey, Roger.
Hey, Koudelka. I wonder what she was about to say.
Dead people don't speak. It's just in your memories.
Huh? Is that how you explain what we just saw?
I guess.
Memories. Somebody told me that after a loved one's death, all we have is memories. In these, we maintain an eternal bond with the dead.
And of course, dramatic sunrise in the background. Shananan, welcome in. How are you doing, Shananan? And there we go! That is Koudelka, ladies and gentlemen. We have officially beaten it. Thank you, LTG! Whew! Hashtag first try, we actually did. That was a tough boss, but we got her beat there. Got her just in time for the end, but we still got a little bit of stream left, so don't go anywhere. Whew! No, I know what ending I got LTG, and we might see if we can get the other ending, actually. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, everybody, for the GGs. I appreciate that. Some nice music in the background, too. So, what did everyone think? Did you enjoy the game? Think it looks cool? Something you try yourself? Something you just enjoyed watching? Let me hear. You've sung this before, Jamie? Oh, interesting. Do you know what it's called? I'm curious now. Oh, all right. That is, I have no idea. That's a little bit out of my area of expertise. So you probably know better than I would. Let's see. Rin, so I missed a lot of that. Can you do a retelling and interpretive dance? I could. But I won't. Ah, gotcha, Sulfur. Yeah, definitely. If you're thinking you want to try the game, I 100% would recommend it. I had a lot of fun with this one. The only complaints I would have is sometimes there's some weird signposting, and it's very easy to miss some items because of the pre-rendered backgrounds. That's basically my main complaints with the game. But the story was cool. The combat system was neat. The voice acting and the motion capture were very cool. Definitely carried this game. Bob, I'm glad. That's excellent. LTG, there would be another ending that I didn't know about if I didn't do my homework before I played the game, which you should know. You should know I do. There is a third ending, I do know. It's about the pendant. We'll get to that. Don't worry. We'll get to that. Play Just Dance next. You know, I actually kind of want to play Just Dance, except I don't want to pay the subscription for it, and you can't really buy Just Dance anymore. You can only lease Just Dance, which kind of sucks. Otherwise, it seems like a cool game. For the most part, criminally underrated? Absolutely. I completely agree, Warden. More people need to be playing this thing. It's really neat. Do you know which ending the Shadow Heart's beginning canonically is? Yes. We'll get to that in just a second. Don't worry. As soon as the credits finish rolling, we are going to talk endings, and then we're going to talk sequels. We've still got a lot to discuss with this game, so for anybody that's here right now, the stream is not ending. We've got some more stuff to talk about. We've got some more stuff to do in the game. Don't worry. Recording in-air studio, Lyndhurst Hall, London. Interesting. So yeah, the audio recording, or the music was apparently done in London, which is pretty cool. I hear if you play in real disc, there's a small chance the game crashes whenever you enter the room. I don't know about that, but I'm playing, I've got the actual discs here. I'm not playing in my PS2 because I couldn't find my PS1 memory card. But I actually ripped the game myself. We're playing my own ISOs here. And so we did it. I didn't have any crashes. I didn't see any obvious glitches, so I think we're doing okay here. Yeah, Boys Chorus by the London Oratory School. That's really interesting. But wait, there's more. There is. The two recording studios. Yeah, I mentioned before, the thing is they wanted to do the motion capture with all the actors acting together at the same time. And at the time this game was made, there wasn't many studios that did that. Pretty much all the motion capture studios out there were only recording one actor at a time. So they actually had to go to California, Los Angeles, to find a studio that would do multi-actor motion capture. And that's how they did the scenes in here, which is pretty cool. Like, I respect that, because actually the motion capture looks so good in this game. And I'm glad they got to have the actors acting together, because, like for the scene where they were sitting in front of the fireplace near the end, that was so good. And you could tell the actors were playing off each other. So that just worked really well, I think. Yeah, I saw that one, Shenanigans. As soon as I was looking at that, I'm like, so that guy has all of those, and I don't even have one. Luckily, I just ordered a PS1 memory card off Amazon yesterday. So I am getting him one. So I will be able to play some more PS1 games in my PS2, which is a good thing. Location hunting in Wales. They actually sent a team to Wales to look at castles for a reference for the castle in here, which is pretty cool. I do like that. No, LTG, it was way below that. That is incorrect. It was not 64 gigs. Because those were PS1 memory cards, so it wasn't even that much. Alright, do we have anything else here? Is there an end credit scene, or do we go back to the titles? Ah, we get to the end. That's nice. Nano, I'd love to see a live action film. Yeah, I think they could do a live action of this. This is one of those games I think they could pull it off, which would be interesting. Roadbug, I wonder how many of those memory cards actually work. I had that question as well. I'm like, are those functional? Curious now. Alright, so this will take us back to the title screen. Alright, so let's talk endings. So there are 3 endings to this game. So the first ending I can't actually show you, because we averted it. Wordino, thank you so much for the 10 bits, I appreciate that. So the first ending is the terrible ending. Let's talk about that. So at the very start of the final boss battle, we saw that cinematic, where the final boss tried to blast us, and Koudelka pulled something out of her backpack and used it to block that attack. So here's the thing. Let's go all the way back to the first cinematic of the game. Koudelka's climbing on the roof and she drops something. And then midway through the game, Koudelka actually found it and it was her pendant. So that's what she pulled out there. She pulled out her pendant and used it to block that boss battle, that boss attack. And if you didn't find Koudelka's pendant, which is totally doable, if in the courtyard you did not find Koudelka's pendant, then when the final boss does that attack, it just kills everybody. And you don't even get to fight her final form. The worst ending. Too bad, so sad. And here's the thing, if you saved at that point, there's no way to go back and get at the pendant. You had to have a save from before you started the boss sequence, if you wanted to have any chance to even go looking for it. So, that's a mean ending. That is a mean, cruel ending to have in the game. But luckily, we did not get that one. Yeah, you're just hard-locked. I don't miss that either. So the ending we got there is the good ending. How do you get the good ending? You only need to do 2 things. You need to have Koudelka's pendant, and then you need to beat the final boss. Ease peas. Now, you may know, we've talked about it before, that Shadow Hearts takes place after this game. So you might be asking, what ending is canon to Shadow Hearts? Not the good ending, and not the worst ending, but the one in between them, the bad ending. And to get the bad ending, all you have to do is you have to have the pendant, but then lose in the final boss ending. And that one, we should be able to get. So I say, we got some time. It's still not quite time to end the stream yet, so let's see if we can get the bad ending. Let's jump in there and let's see if we can check out what the bad ending looks like. Because I honestly don't know. I don't know what any of the endings look like. I didn't spoil myself on that. I just sort of looked up the logistics of how to get them. So let's take a look. LTG, excellent emote there. So now let's go check out the bad ending. Do we need to fight Elaine a couple times to get up there? I don't know how close we are to the top of this thing. Ah, we do need to fight Elaine at least once. That's true. She'd lost there, we wouldn't have gotten her in Shadow Hearts, so clearly the worst ending isn't canon. That's a good thing at least. I don't remember which fight this is. Is this the first one? Second one? I don't know. But we're gonna have to fight through the earlier forms to get to the last form there. Oh god, that Rev! How much of a nightmare would that be? Like, imagine if you, like, back in the day, you paid $60 to get this game, and you played it for like 40 hours, and you got there, and you're like, that's it? That's the entire ending? I would be so heartbroken. That would absolutely just mess me up completely. Oh god. That'd be the worst. Elaine does look gross. I think that's the intention, because this game does have sort of a horror movie vibe going for it. I don't know which fight this is, so we're gonna try casting Tornado and hope that doesn't heal her. We'll see. Alright, he needs to change to the bow gun. Bow gun. There we go. Way to kick a puppy aside, man. Seriously, it's so good. Alright, that'll slow her down a little bit. That'll be a good thing. Wait. Let's shoot her. I know he can't hit her again. That's so weird. I don't know why he was doing so much damage later on. Now he just can't land a hit. We're gonna keep shooting though, because we know that's the way. Alright, so this is first form. Well, that means we know to do Tornado, so that's a good thing. wait. So what we're going to do is we're going to beat first form, we're going to beat second form, and then when we get to third form, we just going to tank it. We're just going to absolutely lose as quickly as possible so we can see that bad ending. Yeah, Jimmy, I would just absolutely throw my discs out the window. The rage would be incredible. Like, if I got that ending and thought that was the ending, God, that'd be horrible. And you know, back in the day, you wouldn't necessarily be able to look it up on GameFAQs. You might legitimately think that's all there is. Congratulations, you beat the game, everybody's dead. And you totally failed at everything you attempted to do. Enjoy! Ooh, interesting. Don't spoil it too much, LTGN, so there might be some people that want to catch up on it. Be very careful. Yes, Dragon Man. This game was actually originally planned to be a knockoff of Resident Evil. So it would have been a third-person real-time action game. But the studio rebelled and they decided to make a JRPG instead, which is really interesting. Disney's in talks to get the streaming rights for Doctor Who. I believe HBO has it right now, right? I think so. Rapes? That sounds like kind of a nightmare. Alright, let's try shooting her again. I don't know, maybe we need to get his skill up a little bit, but either way, we're just going to keep doing that. Alright, that should be enough slow. We'll have him be a heal bot from here on. Wait. And cast Tornado. There we go. Alright, good damage. Alright, so wait there. Reload the bowgun. Luckily we've got so much bowgun ammo we can't possibly go through it all here, so we might as well just keep using it, regardless of whether it's working or not at this point. Ooh, I'm gonna have to check that out after the stream, LTG. I do love me some Voltron toys. Let's see. Wait. Action, magic, heal, Edward. Yeah, I just recently got HBO Plus, and I'm like, huh, they've got all the modern Doctor Who on there. They don't appear to have the retro Doctor Who. I think there's some service called, like, BritBox that has that in the US. But yeah, all the modern Doctor Who appears to be on HBO Plus in the US. Alright. There's that heal. What are we doing next? Have him wait. Reload the bowgun. Throw down another tornado. Bit of a licensing streaming nightmare since so many episodes are lost to media. That's true. That's true. That is a whole nother thing. I know back in the day, PBS, the PBS stations in the US used to have the rights to Doctor Who. Back when it was like sort of a tiny niche thing that only nerds had heard of. But once the modern stuff came out, it became super valuable and it got, they couldn't afford it anymore, which is unfortunate. Alright, Rafes, well thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Enjoy the feast. That sounds delicious, and hopefully we will see you around. Alright, action, attack. It's so weird that it works on the final form, but not here. Well, Koudelka can basically solo this fight, so that's fine. That is alright. Yeah, I think I saw some of the Doctor Who stuff on one of the Roku channels. I don't remember which one it was. One of those weird ones that just has a bunch of random old TV stuff, which is interesting. Yeah, Jammy, it's so cool, because some of those things, like, they didn't have the video for the episodes, but they had the audio, so they did, like, they used, like, stills, some, like, photographs that they took on set. They did some animatics to fill it in, which is pretty cool. Pluto TV. Thank you, Arthur Cross. Pluto TV. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I like some of the old Doctor Who stuff. I haven't seen a ton of it, but I do enjoy what I've read. What I've seen. I should say, for people that don't know my history, one very interesting thing about me is that although I haven't seen most of the old Doctor Who stuff, I still know a lot of the plots, because when I was younger, my local library had basically every novelization of the old Doctor Who stuff that they ever put out. So when I was like a preteen, I'd never seen an episode of Doctor Who, but I ravenously read the novelizations. Which is kind of wild when you think about it. Like, what is it, like, you think of so many, like, iconic actors that played the Doctor, and I'd never seen them, I'd never heard them, I just read the novelizations. Like, it wasn't until probably a decade later that I actually watched any of the shows. Just because I didn't have them available. I didn't have any way to check them out. You love that, Jamie? It's strange. It's strange. I don't know anybody else that's had that kind of experience with a piece of media before. But, yeah, it definitely made me love Doctor Who, so I suppose, you know, whatever works. The one with the bionic parts. Yeah, sure. I think that's him. More or less. The little Shane who was your favorite Doctor? I mean, I would have been able to answer that, because, you know, I knew which Doctor was which from the books, I think. Did I? I don't know. I think they mentioned somewhere on the back of the books which Doctor was which. I could be wrong, though. Yeah, like, it would have been very different for most people because I never heard any of them speak or act. But yeah, that is another thing to consider there. Oh, Target Books did some of the abandoned ones too. That's interesting. Exactly, LTG. Yeah, going to the show, I'm just like, wow, that's not how I expected him to sound. Repeatedly. It is a wild time, definitely. You hit it right on the head. That was exactly the complicating factor there. No, don't move. There we go. Yeah, I've read some of the extended universe Doctor Who novels as well. Some of those are pretty cool. Yeah, Tom Baker is pretty cool. Tom Baker especially is the one where I watch the show, I'm like, holy crap, his voice is wild! I never would have guessed he had such a deep voice. But yeah, he's cool. I think my favorite Doctor from the old shows was Sylvester McCoy. Which I know is a weird one, but I think everybody kind of likes their first Doctor the best, and he was my first Doctor. And I thought he was really neat. And some interesting stories, too. And kind of a different vibe to his stories, I think. Alright, don't need to reload. They're all the Doctor, they just look different. I mean, valid answer. John Pertwee and Tom Baker, good choices, good choices. First Doctor Who VHS tape I got was Tomb of the Cybermen. The very first one I got was, oh, of course I forget the name now. Curse of Fenric. Curse of Fenric is the first classic Doctor Who episode I ever saw. It's probably why I like Sylvester McCoy, because it's a Sylvester McCoy episode. But to this day, I love that episode a lot. It doesn't make a lot of sense if you think about it, so please don't think about the plot at any point. But the world building in that episode is pretty cool. I appreciate that much, at least. There we go, there's some damage. And you, once again, we're going to throw out that agility down. Slow her down so we can get more attacks off. Yeah, ignore the plot always. I mean, I think the biggest complaint I hear about the Sylvester McCoy episodes is that the plots of his episodes tend to be convoluted messes. And yeah, this is true. They are kind of convoluted messes. Like, Ghostlight? Oh god, what even is happening in the episode Ghostlight? there's a ghost, and the ghost is called Evolution, and the ghost might actually be Evolution, except it's probably not, because it's some sort of robot alien thing? God, I've seen that episode 3 times because I had it on VHS, and I still have no idea what was happening in that one. Japan, welcome in! How are you doing, Japan? Hope you're doing well today. We are talking old school Doctor Who. I don't remember how we got on that, but that's where we're at. And I'm not going to heal Elaine's second form this time. Because I'm actually paying attention to what I'm doing. Timey-wimey stuff. Yeah, timey-wimey stuff. That is the most beautiful hand wave. I appreciate having that around. Because you can apply that retroactively to old episodes now. Wait, how does he even accomplish that in that episode? Oh, you know, timey-wimey stuff. Don't worry about it. Alright, wait. We don't technically need to do too much healing since we're looking to lose on the 3rd form here. This horror JRPG brings up all the memories of a time-traveling nerd. I am such a nerd. There is that, definitely. Action, magic. Let's just go ahead and hit her with another Fortify Agility. That's fine. But yeah, I had some of the extended universe novels too. Those were pretty wild. It's like, they were interesting. I think the one that sticks with me so much is there was one of the Doctor Who extended universe novels was about the Doctor running into vampires. And like a coven of vampires that were mostly friendly. And they mentioned like when they were turned into vampires, they didn't really understand how vampirism worked. So they were like testing out what the limits of vampirism were. And one of the things they did is, in order to experiment with vampiric powers, they found a slug. And they turned the slug into a vampire slug. And then just to see what the limits of their immortality were, they tried squishing the slug. And they're like, the slug was still alive, but it was just like paste, and he couldn't heal himself. So they said, we had to find a toothpick to stake him to put him out of his misery. And just all of that scene, everything about that story has stuck with me so vividly, because that's hysterical. All of that is insane, and I want to find the author that wrote that and shake his hand. Because what the hell, man? What in the hell? Someone thought of that, someone committed that to paper, someone's editor went, alright, yeah, let's do that. I love it. I love it. Vampires doing science on vampires. You know? I respect their initiative, but also it's just such a goofy story. I'm just imagining a vampire like on hands and knees with a toothpick just poking in this pile of goo going, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. And that has been just such a vivid image in my mind. I love it so much. They made a very slow leech. A very slow, very immortal leech. With some very specific weaknesses. Yeah, more or less. More or less. I'll just keep throwing agility down. It doesn't really matter what he's doing at this point. So yeah, some of those books were kind of insane. But you know me. I like kind of insane. Kind of insane is my niche. So I don't mind that one bit. Alright. She probably doesn't have too much HP at this point, so I don't think we're too far from the end of the fight. That might have been it, actually. Alright, good, good, good. So now we just need to go to the 3rd form and see the ending. See the other ending, I should say. We're not even going to heal up because we don't want to survive this next fight. Although if we run into a random encounter, I'm going to be pretty pissed. We did run into a random encounter last time, didn't we? Shoot, I hope that doesn't happen. Does Elaine have to kill you or can you kill yourself? I'm not even going to risk that, but I don't know the answer. I would imagine as long as you die, it's fine. But I don't know for certain. Alright. Elaine gets the opening attack, that's fine. So like I said, to get the good ending to the game, all you'd have to do is have Koudelka's pendant and then win this fight. And to get the bad ending, all you have to do is have Koudelka's pendant and then lose this fight. So, let's see if she's got any interesting melee attacks. Get right up there. Just get right up there. You also get right up there. And then you, just wait. Move right there. And... oh, right, he's too close to actually attack her now. I forgot about that. Move. Koudelka has never hit anything with a mace, so I should probably do that now. Just to say that I did at least once. Wow, that actually did a decent amount of damage. Which is kind of ridiculous. Oh, it's not even very strong. Ooh. Oh, he's almost dead anyway, though. Ah, thank you for that, LTG. Wait. Wait. Is she healing? What is... Stop healing and murder me. Oh, no, that's something new. Ooh. I don't think I ever saw her use that attack before. That's interesting. And Edward's down. Only a matter of time now. Especially if she decides to melee one of these two. They are squishy and will not take it well. Nope, she wants to keep spellcasting. Which is a little unfortunate, because they can take spells pretty well. Yeah, it did enough damage. She went easy on you last time. I mean, it wasn't the worst cast in the world, but I didn't think we saw that before, which is weird. Come on, do us. There we go. That was 16,000 damage! Holy crap! And that's why we didn't want to get into melee range with her before. Because her melee attack is insane. 16,000 damage. There we go. Alright, let's see the bad ending now.
Dear God, is this my fault? Do you blame me? Are you punishing me now because the path to my faith was tainted? I accept my fate. If it is your wish, then I accept my fate. He who has an ear, let him hear. If anyone is to go into captivity he will go. If anyone is to be killed with the sword he will be killed. I am what I am. I am content with my lot. I have always loved you, Elaine.
Let's go home, James. Let's go home. I have such fond memories of those days.
No! Flames are coming this way!
Don't be silly. There must be something we can do.
We'll be fine. Trust me.
In these crazy times, young people push themselves too much.
Ah, the sun came out. I prefer it a little hazier, though. Goodbye. We'll probably never see each other again.
Hey, your nickname. Slato? What does it mean? I haven't even asked you yet. Will you tell me?
It means treasure.
Oh, that's rich. I'll remember that. Treasure.
Is it okay, child, for you not to follow him?
Yeah, it's okay. I have a feeling that someday, somewhere, we'll meet again.
And that's the bad ending, and that one's canon. That is the one that they assume you got in Shadow Hearts. That's the one that apparently happened in there, which is pretty wild. So there you have it. You got to see the good ending and the bad ending. So good ending, everybody survives. Bad ending, James does not. The canon ending is you lose the boss fight and James dies taking down the boss. That's the one. That is the canon one. And Deviant Fish, yeah, we just fought the final boss twice. But welcome in, Deviant Fish. So here's the thing. I meant to talk about sequels. The director of this game actually had 3 sequels to this game in mind. He wanted to make a whole franchise out of this. They have some of the details on them on Wikipedia, but I'll tell you about the second one. Koudelka 2 was supposed to take place 2 years after this in the year 1900. And it was supposed to be about Koudelka going to the Universal Exposition in Paris. And also, it would have had her exploring the newly built Paris Underground, as well as going into the Parisian catacombs. Which, honestly, all that sounds really cool. And I would have loved to see Koudelka become a whole franchise. So why did we not get Koudelka 2? Why did we get Shadow Hearts? Why did everything change after this game? Well, that's pretty simple, actually, because this game got mediocre reviews and mediocre sales. And the director of this game ended up stepping down, basically out of shame. Because he swung for the fences and got first base, I guess, to use a metaphor. So yeah, he stepped down. Somebody else in the studio stepped up, said, alright, I like what we did with Koudelka, but clearly it didn't sell well, so we're going to need to change some things. So they changed the main character, they changed the battle system, and that's how we get Shadow Hearts. Is that a bad thing? No, Shadow Hearts is fantastic. I love Shadow Hearts. But still, I will of course mourn for what could have been. Let's see. Yeah, this could have been a good ending for James, depending. Although we know that that wasn't actually Elaine. That was Elaine's body. And since Elaine's body was destroyed, that means Elaine's spirit could move on. So that is a good thing, most definitely. I will agree there. Jamie, thank you for the GGs again. The good news is we got the shlooping. I love that video so much. If anybody hasn't seen that highlight in chat right now titled Shloop, it is from Shadow Hearts, and it is one of the single wildest things I have ever seen on this stream in 6 years. I very highly recommend it. In return, we got Yuri, and he's the biggest lovable asshole ever. And just honestly, they're good games. They're really fun. So I do recommend them. But yeah, thank you everybody for being here through Koudelka. I loved the heck out of this game. I already said what my complaints are, and I stand by them. Some of the signposting in the game isn't great. Sometimes it's not clear what you need to do to advance the game. And sometimes you can miss items very easily because in the pre-rendered background, sometimes things you need to interact with don't stand out very much, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, I loved the gameplay. That was very cool. Loved the motion capture, loved the voice acting. Storyline is pretty cool. Just the whole vibe that they got with the pre-rendered backgrounds. A horror JRPG. Super rare, and I loved it. Very cool there. Alright, Jamie, enjoy that clip. I hope you enjoy. Telekamis, welcome in. We just beat the game twice. We got the good ending and then the bad ending. So, yeah, feel free to check the VOD if you want, but we got 2 of the 3 endings of the game. We didn't get the worst ending because we actually averted that. I don't think there's any way to go back and check it, but, yeah. Game over there. And yes, tomorrow I will be fumbling through a puzzle platformer. I am not good at platformers. For some reason I decided that was a good thing to play, so that's what we're going to be playing tomorrow. It's called Forgotten Anne. It is an interesting little indie game where it takes place in a world where all the inhabitants are lost and misplaced items, which is kind of cool. Telecopies, you missed the game not only once, but 2 times. It's true. It's true, but it's on VOD if you are curious to see how this all wrapped up. I know, Bob. I don't think it's hardcore platforming. I hope not, but we're gonna find out. You say play, did you mean to say suffer? I mean, I hope I'll enjoy it. I hope. We'll find out. I like puzzles. I do enjoy the puzzle aspect, so we'll see if that's a good thing. I have no idea if it will be, but we'll find out. Yeah. I don't think that one's gonna be super long. Maybe like 2 or 3 streams tops. So we might even be finishing it this week. I'm not sure. We shall see. Same ending screen there, nothing different there. I know you do, Rin. I hope this will be a feast for the eyes. So yeah, I really appreciated all of you folks being here with for this. I had a great time. I had a great time sharing the stuff with you. Had some great laughs with all of you folks. This is definitely a memorable one for me. I'm glad I got it. Once again, thank you to Emperor and Allie Lordswood and everyone else who participated in that massive epic hype train that allowed me to actually get a hold of my copy of Koudelka, which is what we are playing right now. Thank you again, everyone. It was really cool of you. Are there any box puzzles? I guess we'll find out, LTG. None that I saw when I was testing it out, but I only tested out a small portion, so, we're gonna find out. So we're gonna call it for today. We'll be back tomorrow with the new game, but before you folks take off, if you can spare just a minute, I would really appreciate it, because we've got to see if anybody is online. So if you're not done watching Twitch for today, maybe we can show you somebody cool, somebody you haven't seen before, somebody you would enjoy hanging out with. So first and foremost, make sure to hit follow if you haven't already. That'll be the quickest way to find the stream tomorrow or at any point in the future if you'd like to stop in. And while I'm looking to see who all is live right now, we have some links in chat you might want to check out if you haven't seen them yet. We have a link to my Twitter if you'd like to get notified about the stream that way. We have a link to my YouTube if you'd like to check out any of the games I've played in the past, or if you want to get caught up on Koudelka, all the old VODs are going up there. And we have a link to my Discord if you'd like to chat with myself or any members of the community outside of the stream. Feel free to jump in there, we'd love to have you. And where do we want to go today? We got a couple of really good options today. I gotta decide where we want to go, but I see somebody playing a game that I don't know when I'm going to get to, so we may as well pop in there. I've heard it's a very good game, heard it's a very interesting game, and if nothing else, I know this streamer is a very good streamer, so this should be a good one to check out. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would love it if you join me as we raid none other than Trinetta LaRue. She's a very cool retro streamer, loves her some JRPGs. She is trying to 100% all of the main series Final Fantasy games, which is insane to me, but if anybody can pull it off, I trust her to do so. But today she is playing Chrono Cross, which despite me loving the original Chrono Trigger, I've never actually played this one before. So why don't you join me over there, say hi to Trinetta, hang out for a little bit, throw her a follow if you like what she's doing, but hey, if you've got other things to do, I will just say as I always do. Have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world, and I will see you folks tomorrow for Forgotten Anne. Take care of yourselves till then, everybody.